when it was
I'm gonna
Trump who got on the phone with
focus
Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and
on
told him to call
TikTok.
off that wave of strikes shortly before he demanded the
Well,
ceasefire.
what
Now,
the?
that being
Why are you
said,
saying that
there
though?
are open Iranian and Israeli threats on the table. Israel has said it will strike if Iran carries out any more ballistic missile attacks. Meanwhile, Iran has said
Yeah, I
that
think
if
he knows
Israel
that though.
continues striking southern Lebanon, they will respond
Right?
themselves
I mean, if he
with
doesn't,
fire directly on Israel. Now, just hours after that, the ceasefire, that threat was put on the table, Israel carried out more strikes, killing at least 5 people, according to the Lebanese Ministry of Public Health, after strikes on the city of Tyre. Israel has issued more evacuation warnings for Tyre, as Netanyahu has made clear.
all right.
Israeli
I'm gonna
operations
mute. I'm gonna
strikes
focus
in southern
on
Lebanon
TikTok.
will
Okay.
continue. So you have these threats on the table here.
Thank you,
Israel has
Jackie.
demanded that the ceasefire remain in place in the pursuit of negotiations.
And Oren, late Monday night, the president confirming these reports of a U.S. Army Apache helicopter that went down.
Habibi, come to the Middle East.
The
No.
U.S. military has released.
Spurs in 7. No.
We're still waiting for more information from the U.S. Central Command, and we have reached out to them for comment. Trump
No.
said a report would be
Just
coming
no.
at some point today. He said the 2 pilots
Not
of
gonna
the
happen.
Apache helicopter gunship are fine. New York Times reported that an Apache
Thank
had
you,
gone
Jackie.
down near the Strait of Hormuz. Apaches have been used for firing on Iranian fast attack boats in the strait, but it's unclear whether the Apache was down from Iranian fire or whether it experienced some sort of mechanical issue. So that's the key element we're waiting to learn here. The U.S. has lost more than a dozen aircraft since the war began in late February. That includes 5 fighter jets, 7 refuelers.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Carmen. Wait, what'd that say?
Search and rescue helicopter, and now it seems this Apache gunship.
You will have fun.
Yeah, it's all really good context.
Is that English?
In Jerusalem. Thank you so much for that live reporting.
Is that fucking English?
Georges, he's a professor of international relations at the London School of Economics
May I
and
come up?
Science. He's also
Sure.
the author of The Great Betrayal.
Who are you, Gmail?
Freedom and democracy in the Middle East.
I just came up to say I used the bathroom on the IDF soldiers. I used the bathroom on Anne Frank. And
No.
also YBD Dave.
Before we get started, I'm wondering
Gone.
if you could just listen to President Trump and what he said.
First person sets the tone.
New York City. He was asked about possible sticking points in these.
Gmail, get back in the queue for me. Fran, where are you from?
I live in Chicago.
All right, and why are you here?
I think those first 2
Hold up.
bullet points.
Hey, can you? No, forget it. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. The first 2 bullet points.
Yeah, they're a little silly. Like Donald Trump has bent over for Netanyahu like this entire time, and now like he wants some positive PR to act like he all of a sudden he's in control. That man has been controlled by Israel since day one, since his first term even. But oh, he said some mean words, and oh, now we're supposed to act like
What
he's
happened
not.
in the first term that I forget about?
He gave billions of dollars to Israel.
Yeah, every president does, so I'm not worried about that. Anything else?
He moved the embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem.
Tell me one presidential candidate in the last 3 decades that didn't promise that at their convention.
I don't care about promises. He actually did it.
Okay. Okay. All right.
And
So,
then
all right,
he
very
gave the
good.
Golan and he gave them the Golan Heights.
Can you do me a favor? Hello?
Can I do you a favor and then you just stop talking?
Yeah, I was asking, can you do me a favor?
What's the favor?
Can you block me?
For what?
Yes or no?
Can I block you?
Yeah.
I have the ability to, sure.
Yes. Will you?
I don't see the reason to.
Okay. Yeah, if you can, that would be great.
Why?
Oh my God. All right, bro, be good, okay?
What? I don't understand.
I just to be very blunt with you, I find you very boring.
You find me boring?
Exactly what I said. Where's that first guy? What was that first clown's name? I want him back in the queue. What was his name? The first person that was up here. It was Gmail or something. Yes. Gmail, where are you at so I can block your dumb ass as well? Okay, so what happened in regards to the war? Knicks lost. Amazing game, amazing time. Just incredible. I could complain about the refs, but we won't go down that road. We move on to game 4. And hopefully we win game 4. Oh, was Trump there too? It's because Trump was there. That's the chance he took. Knicks have been red hot. Trump shows up. And they lose. And I saw somebody sent me a clip of Trump was on ready to board Air Force One, I guess, to go back to DC. And at one point, he called Stephen A. Smith low IQ, which is pretty funny. First loss in a long time. That was, I think, 46 days, 43 days, something like that. That's a hell of a run. Now, let's face it, Wednesday night, all the pressure is on the Knicks. Did you just open? Yes, Luna, I just opened. Wednesday night, all the pressure's on the Knicks. I'm not going to game 4. So then, let's say they split the next 2, then the Knicks have to win game 6, if not game 7. I will go to game 6. And game 6, I just looked, would be Tuesday. I have such a headache. Him running after? What are you saying, Melvin? The fuck are you saying? What's that say? Jackie the spy. What's that say? Jackie the spy allegedly. Why are you saying that, Jackie? I don't know what to tell you. Look, I wasn't live at my normal time. However, I had about 8 hours worth of stories to watch. They think I sent you all the clips you posted. And ironically, you did not send me one. And even if you did, I wouldn't say that you did. But you definitely did not send me, I don't think, any of them. Unbelievable. So did anybody watch the story, maybe take a look at the mirror and say, my favorite story that I put up was paparazzi and what's her face, Zionist Barbie? They were basically saying, people tell me to drop all the time. Oh yeah? Why do you think they're telling you to drop? Do you think they're telling you to drop because you're so smart? Do you think they're telling you to drop because you're making them look so great? Well, I forget which one it was. It seems like it was 3 days ago when I was uploading the stuff before I left the house for the game. Just imagine it saying that out loud. Yeah, I don't. And one of them said, "I don't know why they're telling me to drop." Really? You don't know why people are messaging you to drop right now? Is it because your answers are so great they can't take it? What a fucking joke. It's a fucking shame. The self-awareness of a lot of people, it could not be any lower. Could not be any lower. So, Dave, since 1995, Bibi said Iran are 3 days away. Yeah, pretty much. Iran, they've been a threat to the world for, I don't know, over 3 decades. And whenever you look at my story, and there's so many there, That's not. There's so many more. So many more that I will add to that, and that they're not going anywhere because now, just like IG, you could keep all your stories in like a folder. So when people question, Dave, why are you saying this, or why are you acting like that, or whatever the question is, all I have to say is go to the folder with my stories. They're minutes away. So was there any bombing yesterday? Or did BB sit the fuck down and shut up? Oh, there was bombing. Where was there bombing? My head is pounding. No, he did hit. What does that mean? I'm referring to. Wait, what? Did BB go and bomb? Did the regime and BB exchange missiles again? Tehran was hit. When? Shortly after I went to bed, and between when I went to bed and when I woke up, Trump put out a tweet saying both sides need to stop. Actually, I think he put that out as I was live. And then shortly thereafter, he said something along the lines of both sides want a ceasefire and they've agreed to stop. So who shot last 12 hours ago? Do you have any BC powders? Jackie, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, babe. Anxiously, my Amish friend, where have you been? All the screenshots that I posted, one of the screenshots that were sent to me, that it was anxiously saying, I can't see Dave's live anymore. I never blocked her. Sorry, Luna, I'm not paying attention. Luna,
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. I just wanted to come up and say hi before things got heated here.
Why would they get heated?
I don't know. There's a lot of debates and back and forth going on. I've been watching replays on YouTube.
Debates meaning what? There's been debates like on this app today or like this morning?
No, your panels like about Israel and America, BB and Trump.
Right.
I just
Go ahead.
no, I was watching your replays, so it was very interesting.
And what did you learn?
I Again, I've always said this to you before when it came to Iran, conflict with, the war with Iran and America. I've always said I'm an American first.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter what, even if America attacks Iran, I mean, it will make me sad, obviously, to see my innocent Iranian people getting unalived, right? It would make me sad, but I would never turn on America.
Right.
See what I'm saying? For me, I will never understand that. Being an American, for me, is America first. Having a passport doesn't make you an American, only makes you a citizenship, an American passport holder.
Right.
So, and I think a lot of people don't understand and don't see things in the lens of an American, because Americans are been there. They've been to Middle East. So this is like trauma to them. They're like, oh shit, we're there more than 60 days, 90 days. It doesn't make them selfish or spoiled don't want to be there. They don't want to go through it.
You sound far away now.
Can you hear me now?
You sound further away.
Oh,
Yeah, you sound far away.
can you hear me now?
You still sound far away.
What?
I'm why would I lie to you?
That's crazy. Hold on, let me drop, maybe come back. I don't know.
You were sounding loud and then all of a sudden you went very quiet.
Can you hear me better now?
There you go. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we've been there. Americans, we've been in Middle East. We don't want to go through it again. So when we, it's been like 90 days, 60 days. I mean, it's trauma to Americans. Like, oh shit, like this is happening all over again. We have a lot of domestic issues in America. It doesn't make Americans selfish. It makes them America first. You know, they're not dumb. They're not stupid. The Americans are such hardworking people. I've never seen. I mean, I'm in an industry. I see business owners. I see people who work every day, full-time jobs. They they want to domestically for their president to take care of things domestically. That doesn't make them selfish. They want their own issues solved in America. I think people need to see things in Americans' perspective as well before judging.
Yeah, but it's a combination of a lot of different things. It's a combination of arrogance, supremacy, ignorance, and probably a lot of maybe a lack of self awareness. And we've had a lot of Israelis come in here and embarrass the fuck out of themselves. And it's not all Israelis, but we've even had Americans that are pro-war come up here, embarrass themselves, and it is what it is.
I just want to say this to Israeli people. I wish, I don't know, I'm sure most of you been in the United States. Americans are very nice, kind people. They really are. If you were to come here, they would not mistreat you or, I mean, that we speak our minds, but this is not who we are. I just feel like I wish you would put yourself in their shoe. We have a lot of things going on. We have people that can't even afford to buy food. To say $20 doesn't make a difference to someone, while it's $20 is a lot for someone who doesn't have any money.
Do you know something? I always ask Democrats. You could say Donald Trump is unpopular, but why is your party, the Democratic Party, even more unpopular? And the lack of self awareness when they answer, very obvious, and I'm here for it. And whenever I ask Israelis, why is it that the approval rating for your country here in this country, here in America, is consistently dropping? The lack of self awareness they have, just as crazy. So I think this is going to be an endless circle that's going to get even uglier at a faster pace because of some tensions between DC and Tel Aviv, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
I still think at the end of the day we're allies. And to tell you the truth, Dave, I know you're going to make fun of me for saying this. I don't know if Trump and Bibi are not in this together. I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you this is now if you remember, the opening weeks of this war, the theory was, well, Trump and Bibi, they have a plan. They have a magical plan. Reality is there was no plan. So now the new nonsense line here on TikTok is, well, I'm pretty sure that they're involved in this. This is all planned out or scripted. Really? You really think Bibi wants Donald Trump calling Israeli news stations over there and embarrassing him? This isn't just a tweet that he's throwing out there to throw people off. No, this is him making a statement, making sure people are aware of this tension. And to be honest, it started early on in this war with JD Vance making sure it was known that he flipped out on BB. And there was a lot of things that happened after that nobody really talks about. And I'm not going to get into it now. But please stop with that nonsense. If you're working under the theory that this is all fake, or Trump and BB are playing, what are we up to? 997 D chess, I think. Wake the fuck up. I beg you. Elfie, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. I was just going to say, did you see Netanyahu gave a press conference in Hebrew? It's very cool, calm and collected, and he basically said everything was fine between him and Trump. He said that the operations are going to continue and that everything is going very well in Lebanon and so forth.
What did you expect him to say? Let's just say.
No, I mean,
let's just say there is tension. What did you expect him to say?
No, I expected. You can
just
tell
say
by
things
his
are
demeanor
bad.
that he's
Let's
not
say
making
things
shit up.
are bad. What would he come out and say during what was it, a press conference? Did he take questions or?
I didn't see that part of it. I just saw the speech that he made
Okay.
in Hebrew, and it was very relaxed, very cool and calm. Wasn't at all aggressive. He was saying that everything's running smoothly.
Okay. Well, I'll be honest. If I'm watching a news conference with BB, even if let's just say I'm right and others are wrong, just for this hypothetical, I don't expect BB to walk in throwing chairs and flipping the fuck out. Of course, he's going to give off a vibe of confidence and, like you said, cool, calm, and collective. And I think that's smart.
And
I don't think. Go
say
ahead, Luna.
is don't forget, guys, this man brought the hostages home. I mean, you can't forget all the good that he's done in turn against him. That's all I wanted to say, because those days were hard days for a lot of Jewish people and Israelis.
Yeah, but once at some point this war will wrap up, and the warmongering fools will throw Trump under the bus as quick as possible. And to be fair, every step of the way, there has already been that. Whenever he made Bibi talk to Lebanon and get a 10-day ceasefire, yada yada yada, they turned on Trump. There's zero loyalty with these warmongering fools. Just hold on one second before you respond.
I think it's the other way around.
Hold on one second, Alfie. Hold on one second, please. Professor Bond, why is your bitch ass in here? When you're in chat saying to boycott Dave, why is your bitch ass in here, Bond? All right, go ahead, Alfie. Your response?
I was
Not
going
to
to say
the
it's
Bond
the
part. I'm
opposite. I
talking.
mean, to
Wait,
me,
so- go ahead.
it's fairly clear that Trump is just in it literally for himself. Like, whatever makes him look good personally is what he's going to do, which is why he's flip-flopping back and forth between we've got to have a ceasefire and we're going to smash Iran, and we're going to have a ceasefire and we're going to smash Iran. He's going back and forth with whatever he feels on the day makes him look strong.
When was the last time he said he was going? When was the last time he tweeted out something like "Happy Power Plant Day"? It's been
I
a
read in the
while,
paper
or am I wrong?
today that he was saying how. No, I read an article today saying that he's going to Very soon we're going to see a big operation and Iran's going to get smashed. And it was something literally today.
When did he say that? The closest he has mentioned
He said
more
very soon, in the next couple of weeks.
Okay, so not. When was the last time he made a threat towards them? Basically the way that it came off is he was working with the IRGC. He put out, there was this statement, and I'll find it and read it to you directly, but it came off as if he was working with the IRGC. And basically it was like at the request of the regime. Hold on, I'm going to read it for you.
Yes,
But,
and then they
fine.
immediately came out with a counter statement saying it's absolutely bullshit and that none of that was true.
Who came out with a counter statement?
What did he say today? I'm trying to remember it. The IRGC came out and said we're not close to a negotiation. We're not close to resolving this thing.
Okay, so update. This was Trump to Israeli Channel 12. This isn't Trump tweeting it out. This is his. He I guess called Channel 12. I don't know. It says Trump to Israeli Channel 12. The Iranians asked us to pressure Israel to stop the attack. So I called Bibi and ordered him to stop. Your thoughts
Trump will say anything.
Okay, so he just got bored. He said, "Let me just make this up."
Whatever he thinks of at the time.
Okay, so
Yes.
he said, "You know what? I'm bored. The Knicks game is later on today."
Well, today.
Go ahead.
Today he said we're very close. Iran's about to give us everything we want, even the nuclear. They're going to give up their nuclear arms and everything, and it's all going to happen within the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
He said that today.
Okay. And then you said they put out a statement. This tweet was a few hours later. This is State TV. Ambassador and reps of the IRGC to the United Nations, Iravani. We have not reached a final text, and they put out. They have an exchange of views to reach final text continues. Are providing and exchanging views and opinions through Pakistan to reach the final text. We have not reached the final text. The ceasefire is comprehensive and covers the entire region, including Lebanon. So this is the interesting part: is the IRGC is working under the pretense of a ceasefire, but at any point Bibi does anything in Lebanon, they could go and fire off missiles towards Tel Aviv.
They're currently doing it. There's currently operations going on in Lebanon.
I got you, and that's the problem, right? That part, in order for this war to end, Bibi's going to have to stop in Lebanon. Have we not processed that yet? Have we not accepted that yet?
But that's
what
Bibi's reacting to their fight.
Of course,
Bibi's reacting to
Bibi's
Hezbollah firing at them.
Of course, Bibi's always just reacting. He's just reacting.
Do you believe,
Go ahead.
after decades of Hezbollah firing over the northern border consistently at Israel, that if Israel pulled out now and went back to their borders, that Hezbollah would say, good,
Yes.
now we're all at peace and we're going to stop firing at you.
The IRGC would tell their proxy to stop, just like Trump would tell our proxy to stop. Okay, so you tell your proxies, stop firing, and that's that.
Israel isn't a proxy, though. Israel doesn't do what the United States says.
Well, we're slowly
together
finding out that they kind of do. So,
Trump told them to stop?
Let's see how much we have learned. How else?
Netanyahu.
Okay, go ahead.
Netanyahu literally said in his press conference in Hebrew, "We won't be stopping in Lebanon until the rockets stop."
Sure.
He said it's going to continue on as usual. We're doing everything we need to do to neuter Hezbollah. That's what he said.
Sure. So if Donald Trump says everybody has agreed to a ceasefire, Bibi gets out. Right? There at some
I bet you he
point,
doesn't.
okay, how does the war end without Bibi getting out of Lebanon? How does it end?
Israel is going to settle in at the Litani River for the foreseeable future.
Until Trump says
They
to
will
get
work
out.
with the Lebanese. They'll work with the Lebanese government to fight Hezbollah, and then the Lebanese government will hopefully take over, and Israel will slowly withdraw back to their borders, releasing the South Lebanon into the custody of the Lebanese army.
Okay,
That's
let
what
me
will
make
happen, but
it
it won't
very
be it
simple.
won't be a quick process.
Let me make it very
It
simple.
won't be a quick process.
Once all the other parts of this deal is agreed upon, the last piece is Trump putting out a tweet and saying, "Get the fuck out of Lebanon." Okay, there's just no way around it. And Trump
And
has
Bibi will
been on.
ignore him.
Sure, sure, Elfie. If you really believe that, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, I mean, how many times?
Let's see.
Okay, okay. Go ahead,
I
Luna.
think the smart thing is he should have listened to Bibi and just got the ceasefire done, got them out of Hormuz, and opened up the Hormuz, then attack Iran. But
Wait, what? What are you saying?
just like maybe help work with Trump and get the deal done, then do whatever you want.
Wait,
You know what I
wait.
mean?
Okay,
It would have
first
made
step, open up the
Strait
strait.
of
What else?
Hormuz and get a deal done with them. Get the uranium out of there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even see that happening.
I mean, to me, we're
I mean,
allies,
I've
right?
seen.
We're working together. Maybe listen until we get a deal done, then respond back to Iran and retaliate if you want.
I think
That's
the
fine.
best there's two options in regards to the uranium. One, they tell Trump or they agree that they're going to give it to Russia or China. Or two, Trump just leaves it there. He tells the American people that it's so far buried they can't even access it. So those are the two options in regards to the uranium. Trump is not going to
Yeah,
send somebody. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
we don't want China or Russia to have it.
Okay, so how, in your mind, sitting here right now, how does the uranium leave their hands?
They have to hand it.
Okay, so what? They just put it in a box and send it over, or
There are ways that they can remove it.
okay,
It's
so
not.
okay, so no problem. So how does Donald Trump get it? U.S. troops have to go in?
No, they can arrange that and get it from them. If they're willing to give it, U.S. troops don't have to go in there
Okay,
if it's
so how do
part
we
of the
get it?
deal.
I don't know how it would work.
The IRGC would hand it.
Okay,
They
so
they
just
can.
we'll meet you down at the corner and just hand it over.
I mean, they can transport. What are you talking about? And in what way? Like it's not. It's because it's nuke, or is it because they're? I mean, handing over money.
I mean, Trump will end up unfreezing assets, and that'll just get transferred to them. That's much easier than
I
getting.
mean,
Go
Obama
ahead.
gave them cash,
Yeah,
a
I
can
don't
full
see
of
that.
cash.
I don't think we're going to see cash. I think unfreezing of assets, removing of sanctions. I think that'll happen.
Yeah, if they can get the uranium from them, just like they would hand it over to China or Russia, why not hand it over to US?
Because China and Russia are their allies, and the United States is not.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. It should be part of the deal to get it from them. But
Yeah, I think beggars cannot be choosers, and Trump right now is the beggar. So it is what it is. I think I'm telling you,
What I
Luna.
want to know.
Wait, I'm sorry. Say that again.
So how did we end up being the beggar?
I don't know. Whenever we did not plan out this war, and I think if Trump could go back in time, we would know that these people would not overthrow the government. We would have a better plan to secure the strait, the opening hours of this war. I think that's obvious, or do you think I'm wrong?
Yeah, I guess they weren't planning. They didn't plan it right. I don't know.
No, no, there's no doubt about it. If Trump knew that we were, at day 100 and where we're at, I think he would have planned and handled the strait differently, and he would have included NATO countries in the talks. Trump was working under the impression we're not going to need anybody else. This is going to be quick and easy. They're going to rise up. They're going to get the job done, and this is going to be done in 4 to 6 weeks. And here we are as we approach, 3.5 months or 3 months, or a little over 3 months and probably 2 weeks. It's just a disaster. Bianca, how are you?
Hey Dave, good morning.
Good morning.
How long have you been open? Because I had no idea.
Hold on, I could tell you. I've been open for 35 minutes.
OMG.
Why?
I didn't even know. I had no idea
Oh,
I would have been here
oh, it's
bright
okay.
and early. Um,
How was the day?
yeah.
Go ahead.
Quite interesting.
Go ahead.
What do you mean? Go ahead. It's been very interesting. I was, lost in other stuff happening on the app, so that's why I didn't know you were live.
All right. So what happened? What are we doing? Why are we hesitating?
Oh my gosh. Well,
Yes, Madrid.
I don't know if I want to.
Well, go ahead. What happened?
Well, stop it right now.
Okay. So who is boycotting me now? Professor Bond has flashed in here 3 times, and that little bitch, he has been in the chat multiple times talking shit. So I don't understand why he's here.
Oh,
Okay. So go ahead.
it's definitely Barbie and definitely Miss Blonde.
Barbie and Blonde are what? Bitching and moaning?
Um, yeah,
Miss
yeah.
Blonde was crying about you again
She
today.
said though,
Talk my shit said.
although she said you will always have a warm place in her heart.
Oh,
She
how
said
nice.
you'll always have a warm. She'll never forget what you did during the 2 years. But yeah, now you're dangerous.
Hell yeah. What I don't get, and this is where the supremacy and arrogance comes in. If you don't like my photo, if you don't like who I sit with, then why even come here? Just imagine if I came to Israel and I went to Bianca's house and I didn't like a poster she had up on her wall. That's essentially what this is, a poster. Okay, I didn't like a poster she had up on her wall. Who am I to go in and dictate what she has on her wall? What is wrong with people?
Yeah, but everybody else, let me just say, that's just negative. Everybody else was riding hard for you,
Who's everybody
especially
else?
Daniela, Tal, Leah. She's usually in the comments.
But
They're
what were they
riding hard
bitching
for you.
about? What were they bitching about?
Blonde and Barbie, but essentially saying that what's dangerous about the live is that they say that it breeds or it spreads anti-Semitic ideas, that you're not an anti-Semite, but that it
What are you talking about? Barbie
encourages
said multiple times
anti-Semitism.
on those clips that I put on my
No,
story.
she did. She keeps saying I'm talking about Blonde and everybody else.
Okay.
Everybody, I think it's mostly consensus that you're not, but
Well, tell that dumb fuck Barbie. There's thousands of hours of me talking on TikTok across 2 different YouTubes. Go find a clip of me saying something anti-Semitic. It's not anti-Semitic to call a Jewish person dumb as a rock. It's not anti-Semitic to criticize Bibi or Israel. What happened with Zionist Barbie is she knew she looked dumb as fuck, nonstop in here for weeks. Okay, and she said enough. And one of the videos. Well, go ahead.
No, like that's and the I've never, and kudos to Tal, he's incredible. I've never seen him like he is today, and it's fantastic to watch. It's fantastic to watch. I've never seen this side of him, but it's great. He's
Okay.
really going hard he's riding hard. Let's just put it like that.
Well, everybody knows I love Tao.
Yeah.
But I just will never understand if you don't like. I mean, point blank, I don't go to many broadcasts. I don't go to anybody's live. Why? Because I find most boring. I don't get why people think they could come in here and dictate what I say or what I have up on my wall here. It just does not make sense. And the arrogance and also, and I keep saying the self-awareness of people, it just blows my mind. All right, so
I don't want to forget also, Mamacita always rides hard for you too. Just wanted to say that in the Israeli spaces, in the Hebrew spaces. I forgot to mention her.
But if I am Mamacita or Tao or Daniela or whoever, it's very simple. Find a clip, thousands of hours of Dave talking. Find a clip of me hating on Jewish people.
No, but they wouldn't because they know. They know. Tal, Mamacita, they know. They ride for you.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
They're defending you. They're defending you hardcore. They're doing a good job.
Well, I appreciate that, and I just beg. My favorite clip out of all the ones I put on my story yesterday was whenever it was Paparazzi and Zionist Barbie, and they both admitted that people message me all the time to drop. They message me to drop. Why are people messaging you to drop? Is it because your answers are so great? How oblivious are you two? Dave, you're a bully for dropping Barbie. Too funny. Because I don't drop. That's all I do all morning is drop people. Get the fuck out of here, Barbie, with that bullshit. Go ahead.
Can I ask you a question, Dave?
Yeah, go ahead.
You can answer that too, Bianca. How are you? I didn't even get to
Good,
say
thank
hi.
you. Hi. I know. Sorry, I came in with my little drama rundown.
No,
Sorry.
it's okay. Why do you think that Jews, when they come up and you say anything that they see negative, they freak out? Have you thought of that? Like why they freak out? Because I see it. As soon as you say anything, even just like criticizing them personally, they freak out. Why do you think that is?
I mean, to be fair, there are people that I can criticize. What do you? I can criticize Daniela. She's not gonna flip the fuck out. So it's not everybody. Wait, say that again.
They say you're anti-Semitic right away. Anything you say, you could criticize Israel, and they will call you anti-Semitic.
That I don't know why people do that. It doesn't make sense to me. But it is what it is. I didn't put up all those stories to be like malicious. It was more. It's comical to me how they have reacted over the last 100 days of this war. That's where it all started, was the war, and they looked dumb every step of the way when it came to the war, and I made sure they felt dumb. And now I guess I'm anti-Semitic. So it is what it is.
I kind of mentioned this briefly. I believe it's trauma response to them. Like I feel like they see that the world may turn against them and another Holocaust is gonna happen. That's what they see. For them, they freak out because They're afraid of that. They're afraid of being hated.
Okay. But you know what, Luna? Wait, should I call you Sahar or Luna? Because your name.
Whatever you like, babe.
Okay. I'll call you Luna because I'm used to it already. But here's the thing. So like a live was opened last night of okay, after Dave's live, it's like for hours, I don't know, you know, everybody just talks about Dave's live or they open lives that are around Dave's lives. So somebody opened a live yesterday, basically hinting without saying it's about Dave's live and was basically telling people that they're not that smart. They're not as smart as Jews. They're kind of dumb. And if there's a problem with gas, then basically it's their problem for not making enough money. They just need to get a second job and not blame Israel or the Jews because they don't know how to manage their money well. And then it's like, okay, if it's a trauma response, it's one thing to be offended, but I think then it's another thing to like use that and then say, well, actually, you guys are the problem. You're dumb and you don't make enough money and you're poor and you're not as smart as us. So too bad, so sad.
So it's a
Like
combination of supremacy and victimhood. It's kind of like Julian. They're no better than Julian. Julian comes up here, bitches about what happened to his ancestors, but yet acts so supreme. So that group is the new Julian. I don't know what to tell you. Does that make sense, Luna?
I don't know. I feel like when I see Israelis running to panels, lives, like, no, we're not like that. No, don't say that. I see the trauma or hear the trauma in their voice freaking out because it is a scary time for them too, because there's a lot of hate.
Mm-hmm.
And they're afraid of that because they're the minority at the end of the day, if you think about it.
Bianca, Amir said, Bianca, your Hebrew card have limits. Share what you want, but jokes are jokes.
oh, do you want me to respond?
What is he saying? What you
I don't know.
This
I don't know in what
behavior,
I don't
wait, Bianca, one moment, please, and you can respond. This behavior is wrong, and it's not a good look. Don't do that. Bianca is here. She's a human. She's voicing her opinion. She's not doing or saying it. She lives in Israel, for God's sake. Just please don't do that, guys. It's not a good look on you for an American to be treated that way. If you want to have any criticism of her, at least message her privately with no threats, no insults. Try to understand. I don't know. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, I don't know.
This.
I think Amir. I think your comment's kind of funny, Amir, because I never said
I
it
don't
was a
even
Hebrew
understand the
live.
comment, to be honest.
I think he's thinking that I'm saying that this is like a Hebrew speaking live. It was fucking Ty Hopkins, Amir. She doesn't speak Hebrew, babe. So I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know why you would even message or comment that if you don't know who the live was about. So that's weird. Okay. Anyways, so my Hebrew card, yeah, it does have limits. I'm not the best Hebrew speaker, that's for sure. But thankfully the live wasn't in Hebrew, it was in English, and it was speaking to Americans. So you know what they say about assuming.
Okay. That basically did Amir run a live in Hebrew talking about me? So we had an English speaking live
I had
talking
no
about me
idea.
and a Hebrew one. So that's good. All right,
I don't
maybe we
know.
could get a
That was
Spanish
weird.
one this morning.
That was
Uh,
so weird. I was talking about fucking Ty Hopkins.
what, Ty Hopkins was talking shit on me?
No, I'm saying she was the one hosting the live, baiting Americans to come
Oh.
up and tell them that they don't know how to make money, so it's their fault, and they
No,
shouldn't bitch
Ty
about
Hop-
gas prices.
Ty Hopkins actually really likes you, Dave,
Yeah,
and
I'm a
Josh.
fan. I'm cool with Ty Hopkins. I think she rage baits a lot. And
Thank you.
I think she gets criticized a lot, but she's a big girl. She can handle it.
No, but like, because yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, like, it wasn't unless it was about 20 minutes on my panel that we were catching up with CJ, letting him know what was happening and stuff. So we did kind of like speak about you. Well, not really necessarily me, but a couple of other people on the panel. But no one called you anti-Semitic. No one called you a Yahtzee, or anything like that. It was just, yeah, and everyone on the panel was Jewish, and no one said that you were anti-Semitic. But I think it was more so just the rage baiting, etc. And that was about it. But
But what am I saying that is, what have I said over the last 100 days that is rage baiting? This argument that, oh, David's just rage baiting. What am I saying that not Bobby coming to clear her part before it's sent to Dave? Exactly, Mamacita.
I
Uh,
listen. I didn't listen. I literally, you can get my live. It's not that deep. Like there was
okay,
nothing.
but
I said was
wait, can
that.
you answer me directly? What have I said that is quote unquote rage baiting? I
Okay.
don't get that.
No, so here's the thing, right? It's not about what you're saying. It's
Okay.
about the reaction it invokes in people. So with the 2,800 thing, right? Um, once you've done it, once we spoke about it, and I think a couple of people told you, get like Asher gave you his explanation, Barbie, Hannah, etc., etc., and you saw that people were getting triggered by it, and you were continuing to press, like, to continue to talk about it, that
Okay.
you know that it's going to invoke a reaction within people. So and the reason why I would say it's baiting is because I don't necessarily think you give a fuck about it. I don't think you care about whether you're gonna, if people think you're gonna be a slave or not. I think you just like wanted to like get a reaction out of people and see different, like, and get them to get triggered. Yeah, I don't think rage baiting
I
is a
don't
bad thing.
understand why it's okay for Jackie or others, and not to bring up Jackie, but Jackie was actually really good at it, is putting up parts of the Quran to
Mm.
say, why does it say this? I'm not I'm not making shit up. It's not like I just picked words out of a hat and put it on my screen.
No, of
So
course.
I don't get it.
I brought that argument up as well. I said, like, look, he's done it, like, he's done it to the Muslims for the longest time. He done it to the Black Americans, to the Iranians. Like, there's a topic you'll focus on. You'll go with it up until the point that you feel like you want to change it. And I said, look, at the end of the day, you know what he's like. You tell him not to do something, he's gonna do it. So I said, I think people running lives on you and calling you a Yahtzee and thing isn't gonna help. I
No,
said
no,
all the
no. Oh, first, I was just going to do 3 days of Talmudic studies. Now we're up to 90. Okay? We're up to 90 fucking days, and we'll talk about it. Okay?
Yeah, the only thing, because when I was speaking to CJ literally was like, who gives a fuck? Like, who cares? And I was like, that's the attitude everyone should have. I think if everyone had that attitude, it would have, like, it probably wouldn't be running for as long as it is. But yeah, no, like, nothing was really said. I mean, I think the only thing Dapper said was that he thinks you buy views. But he's like, I don't have a problem with Dave. Dave's cool. Like,
Dapper just, he likes to talk shit, and
yeah.
then he'll realize whenever I don't let him up for a couple days that I had a clip sent to me, and that's
Mm.
that. And to be fair, I don't think I've seen one yet, but maybe I do. Here comes Jackie.
Yeah, Jackie was on the panel, yes. Well, she was watching anyway.
Go ahead, Jackie.
Yeah, Bambi, you're a bitch. Fuck you. Either way,
Yeah, va.
CJ definitely no. I'm not. I'm not even cool with you right now. But no,
Why?
CJ, because Bambi's an idiot. Like, why are you letting someone on a panel distracting from the conversation and talking about she wants to put up a thing, men's mental health, but yet you're coming up triggering someone, and Bambi's just
And
plain
I
stupid.
dropped him, Jackie. I
Yeah, yeah, and then
dropped
he came back
him.
up and you left him on the panel. Yeah,
I
play
didn't.
games.
Oh.
Play games. My thing is, CJ says that because he's not religious. He doesn't care. He thinks all of us are crazy for being religious, anyways.
But I just want to be clear that anybody that, once again, if I go and stay at somebody's house, I would never talk shit on a poster or a painting they had on their wall. I have I have my photo here, my art, if you will. Who are you to come into my house and criticize it? If you don't like it, go elsewhere. Stop the whining, stop the bitching, stop the victim card, and wake the fuck up. Wake up.
And also, for everyone thinking I'm sending anyone, trust me, if I was sending shit, I'd be adding my own twist to it that you guys know it's me. Plus, I would post it on my own page. No offense, Dave. I like them to know that it's coming from me.
Okay. No problem.
Just like they have such an issue. I posted to, I think one of them is a rabbi, one of them for sure is a rabbi, on my story. I'm pretty sure those people do way more damage to Jewish people and create anti-Semitism than anyone on this panel.
Okay. All right, so where do we but Dave, aren't you putting it for having an argument about it? What does that mean? But Dave, aren't you putting it for having an argument about it? I don't understand, Tal.
Like, aren't you putting it up to have an argument about it? Like, you're putting the prompt up for an argument or a debate?
Yeah, of course. Anything that I put up there is open for people to talk about, correct? So yeah. So I mean, it seems like yesterday it seemed like it was more about the war, and today it's just kind of drama or whatever. But
I
yeah,
feel like the things you have are very mild. Also, like this isn't even like if people want to go to the brink of like, oh, this is really messed up. I think there is a lot worse you could have on your prompt.
Yeah,
I just
I
realized
don't know.
Israel's request to acknowledge Somaliland rejected by State Department. The fuck has Somaliland got to do with this?
Well, Bibi put in that request to
Yeah.
acknowledge them, and the State Department said fuck off.
Oh, what, he wanted the US?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
I have a question. Oh, sorry.
I just want to say one thing, and I said it earlier, but if you think back to the first couple weeks of the war, everybody kept telling me that, oh, Bibi and Trump they have a plan on how the regime will get overthrown. And Dave, you just have to wait for the bombs to stop flying. And we heard that bullshit for weeks. And then it turns out reality smacked everybody in the face. And it's not happening, unfortunately. And right now, the newest conspiracy theory is, well, Trump and Bibi are in on this together. And if you believe that, this is your newest conspiracy theory that you're running. And my question for you is, do you really think Bibi wants Trump calling Channel 12 and making Bibi look dumb? It's one thing to put out a tweet to throw off your opponent. It's another thing to embarrass the fuck out of your quote-unquote ally. So can we just stop with this? There it is. I think it's good cop, bad cop. Okay, can you stop with that? How many times is Trump going to make Bibi look bad until you say, oh, that's not normal? How many times? Is it going to be another dozen articles that come out bashing Trump or bashing Bibi? Bianca, what were you going to say?
So I have a few things. One, what do you make of Trump saying he didn't tell Bibi not to respond? Did you see that?
Yeah, but
Okay.
but that was a given, right? We
He doesn't
knew
want to
that.
look like he doesn't want to make it look like there's division or Bibi's not listening. Okay, and then another thing that I thought was interesting or funny was I guess when Trump was calling all of the networks, Channel 14 came out and said the woman who is like the correspondent for them in Washington, she was like, oh my God, I missed Donald Trump's call. I missed President Trump's call. I was in the shower. Da, 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 da. And she was like, oh, I'll make sure to never do it again. Oh my gosh. We had talked before and I missed it. So I thought that was interesting. It's because, well, we get confirmation that it's Channel 14, right? She told them. But also, it made me wonder, are they being shady or was it like sincere? She seemed sincere, but I don't know.
Why would she? Meaning what? Why would she say that? Why are you saying that's shady?
Because Channel 14 is BB's channel. So I'm like, are they being shady? Like, oh, I miss President Trump's. Although that was not the tone. That was not the tone. The way she said it was very cheeky and cute. Like, oh my God, I missed it. I was in the shower. But then I'm trying to think, are they like trying to like slight him a little bit?
No, I
Like,
think Trump's going to
okay.
call anybody and everybody.
No,
It's
no, I
not.
believe he called. I'm
Yeah.
saying, but why are they making a story about her missing the call? You
So
get what I mean?
the way that I would take it, just be
Yeah.
I'm not watching the video or I'm not watching it live. I would take it as she's hoping that Trump calls her back and gives her the scoop.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know for sure, but whenever this the biggest eye-opening thing for me that I read, and maybe there's other shit that happened, Trump called Israel's Channel 12 and said the Iranians contacted us today and said they will no longer launch attacks on Israel. And then he also said to Channel 12, there was one other quote. Where is it? Basically saying that the regime asked us to talk to Bibi and Trump to Israeli Channel 12. The Iranians asked us to pressure Israel to stop the attack. So I called Bibi and ordered him to stop. What is that not a slap in the face? That basically the enemy called Trump, and Trump gave directions to Bibi that the enemy wanted. Is that not eye-opening? Or let me guess, that's part of the plan. That's good cop, bad cop.
Hmm. Interesting, series of events. I saw that in like on Twitter, like Israeli Twitter, some people I saw somebody make like a whole thing basically saying that they're using Barack Ravid as like an agent of disinformation because everybody trusts what he has to say because of how close his proximity to the White House and Bibi, or I guess maybe not Bibi, but the White House. So now the conspiracy is it is good cop, bad cop, but Bibi and Trump are just using Barack Ravid to do it.
Unbelievable.
That's the other theory.
But
Just
also
hold on.
verifying
I have a question for Tao. Just very simple. Tao, do you believe that there's tension between the White House and Bibi? Just yes or no. Do you believe that there's tension? And then I'll ask a follow up. Jackie, what were you gonna say?
No, I'm just saying if they're playing this good cop, bad cop, all right, they're gonna be battling in social media. But when they're still sending arms or like doing deals with Israel, does that not
Oh, that's
just
another thing I read. Thank you, Jackie. Do you know when the United States made sure to make it clear that the United States did not help defend Israel during the 2 or 3 different missile strikes? Is that not
Yeah.
how many things are going to have to happen before people that your eyes are opened up? Why is it that Trump's White House is making sure the world knows that we did not help defend Israel? All right, Crackerjack, what's up, Crackerjack?
Well, it's time for the divorce, Dave. You've been with a girl before that you probably loved, but you knew you had to kind of draw the line, and the only way she would respect you is if you left her. That's where the United States is with Israel. I know you can relate to that. I've done that.
Never happen. That will
So
never
what's never going to happen? Are you fucking with me? Luna, can I ask you directly? Do you think there's tension between this White House and Bibi?
There may be, but America will never not be allies with Israel.
Of course, of
See,
course.
that's the girl who don't believe her man will leave her ass.
Stop now, Luna.
I want your
Go ahead.
perspective on
Go ahead.
this. Okay. So right now you're pissed off at like the way people are behaving on this app and what BB's doing. Would you ever not defend Israel?
Meaning
Against
me
these
personally?
terrorists? Yeah,
I don't
against
defend. What are
these
you talking about?
terrorists.
Defend Israel?
Like when it
I'm at
comes
my
to
desk
defend.
in Pittsburgh, PA. I'm not doing shit.
No, no, no. I'm saying as in like stand with Israel and believe that
When they start
Israel
going too
has the
far,
right to
no.
exist.
Jackie's
Has the
No.
right to.
When they start going
no,
too
no,
far,
no,
no.
no, no.
Sorry.
Wait, first of all, I've never said Israel doesn't have the right to exist. What the fuck are we saying? Why are we
Okay,
doing this,
so
Luna?
that's what I'm trying
Luna,
to say.
Luna,
That makes you.
BB needs to listen to Donald Trump, get the fuck out of Lebanon, end this war, and then whatever happens after, I don't give two fucks.
Wait,
Okay?
Luna, are you
No,
saying
hold
that
on.
you
Let her
should
respond.
blindly?
Let her respond, Jackie. Let her respond.
I agree with that. I think it was wrong. He should have listened. And I know a lot of Israelis, Jews believe that they had the right to attack back, and Trump shouldn't have said, stop, don't do anything. They feel like that wasn't right. But I believe he should have listened and waited until the deal was done. I agree. But he will never turn his back on Israel.
Yes, he
Okay.
will.
Okay. Just very simply, I asked you, do you think there's beef or issues or tension between the White House and BB? And you said very quickly no. How many times are we going to have this White House put out articles or terrible things, maybe not terrible things, but articles that make BB look bad? How many more times does that need to happen before you say, "Oh, that's not good"? Luna?
I mean, I'm not saying there isn't any attention between them, but I'm sure there is. But what I'm saying is that they're not going to stop being allies. America's not going to stop being allies with Israel.
Did you ever think you would see a day where the United States made sure it was known that we did not help defend the incoming missiles from an enemy?
I didn't know that.
Okay, like,
I just heard it from you today.
okay, so that's okay. I mean, it is what it is. At some point, there's going to be an article that'll come out, and you'll be like, "Oh yeah, there. I guess there really is tension." I don't know when, and I don't know, what outlet will have it, but it's going to get ugly. And I keep telling people this, and people keep saying, "Dave, you're lying," or whatever they're saying. But Trump is on a mission to make BB look bad. I just don't know what to tell you. Julian, your thoughts?
Well, the fight is going to come home to the United States. We never heard, the common American never knew much about the Israeli lobby or AIPAC or any of these things until October 7th, 2023.
What? Oh,
Not the common American. The common American did not really understand the impact of the Israeli lobby on our politics, domestic and global.
a quick
So,
question. Julian, have you ever heard of a clean break, a new strategy for securing the realm?
nah, their tentacles in the United States is much stronger than that.
No,
They've
no, no.
controlled it.
It's a United. It's something in the United States. I'm surprised you haven't heard about it, but I was just curious.
All right,
Well, what I'm saying
Melvina,
is that
hold on one second, Julian. Hold on. Melvina, how's it going?
Good. How are you, Dave?
I'm great. When you were in here a while ago or a couple days ago, you said, Dave, it's getting really hard to defend you. Well,
Oh
number one,
yeah.
don't ever defend me. And number two, why? What did you mean by that?
You're thinking about it all these days later?
Yeah, and I've been waiting for you to come up
Oh, that's
because I want
sweet.
you to defend your nonsense.
Okay. Well, if it's nonsense, then how am I going to defend it?
That's why I'm on the edge of my seat waiting to hear you. Go ahead. Why? Why did you say that?
I think that like the double standard that you were holding, I think when it was like you had a background up and a prompt that said like that we were going to do a quiz for Jews, and then somebody came up and they were
When
like,
did I
well,
ever have a quiz for Jews up?
no, it's like it was like a prompt that was like no, it was a quiz. Who was the people that wanted slaves, right?
Okay, it's still up there. It says, "Who? Why is this taught and or believed?" And I
Yeah.
know it's small, but it says they believe they're getting 2,800 slaves. So go ahead.
Okay,
What's the
and
double standard?
so when somebody came up and was like, well, let me ask Christian something. And you're like, we're not going to do that. We're not going to ask Christian something. And I thought it was like I feel like there's a double standard between like you have towards Christians, and
Sure.
I feel like you allow a lot more rhetoric towards Jewish people, and I could be wrong. Like I could be biased because
So no, it's their turn now. Okay, I dragged Christians for a couple of weeks. Okay, so it's your turn. Okay?
Okay, cool. I love that.
Do you
Who can
go
we do
around to
next?
other broadcasts and giving them like 1-star reviews, or like what do you do?
What do I do? No,
Yeah.
I only give 5 stars to you, Dave. I actually love that. I think that we should actually take turns with people.
Okay.
I love this. So
You know what he
behind you
said? Like
100%.
he continues to say to Catholics that for me, I don't really care. But one of the
Who
narrative
says
that
the
Dave
Catholics?
has, one of the
Go
narrative that
ahead.
Dave has is that in 50 years we will have a outwardly gay pope, and
Yes.
he's come after like my point, like my religious stance on gay weddings and stuff like that. So trust me, we've gone down the Christian road, and everyone who was part of your team was literally saying how hateful and vile I am. I'm disgusting. I judge people. This is what Christianity is. So trust me, they had a good time.
Oh,
And
you're
I
Catholic,
I
Jackie?
will say the Christians
Double you
did not
Catholics.
cry as much as the Jewish people. There's just no way around it.
Well, it's
Nobody
part of our
Okay.
cried.
culture. We're
There's
gonna
no
go
I
way
back.
stood
around
my
it.
ground, even though they made panels mocking me, my picture, everything. No, I stood my ground. I will still stand by my ground, and I'm very proud of my faith. I'm very happy to be a Catholic Christian, universal. Everyone needs to come to Christ. Thank you.
And just so you know, Julian, I usually don't refer to people unless they're present. You were not present earlier, but I did compare some of the warmongering people from Israel and the United States. I compared them to you. That there are times where you act as if you are the supreme race, right? Everybody comes from black people, Yakub, all that bullshit. But then you play victim, and to me, there's the Zionist Barbies, Miss Blondes, etc. of the world on this app. They're acting like you, where you can't
Hell
play
yeah.
both. You can't say I'm supreme, but yet a victim. It doesn't.
Well,
You can't pull that off.
the only thing when we start talking about supremacy, and this is not as a human being, but this is genetics. This eliminates any idea of white supremacy. White supremacy has been the problem
Okay,
historically
so
on
white
Earth.
supremacy is okay. Great, that's good news.
So, like for example, if we're seeing pictures of a white Adam and Eve, or a white Jesus, or a white anything of good in history, this idea of supremacy, well, I only point out that that's impossible because all human beings come from black people. So there's no way we could be inferior. That was my point.
Can I tell Melvina something?
Sure. Wait,
So
Luna, why'd you say, oh my God?
So, do I come from black people too?
Everybody
hell
does,
yeah.
Luna.
Oh
But
my
Luna, you
God.
can't say
Melvina
the
left.
N word though. Even though we come from black people and we're inferior, we can't say it.
Wait, we come from black people, Jackie?
Yeah, apparently we come from black people, the Persians, the
Yeah,
ancient
the
Assyrians,
first
all of
human
them
beings, the first
were, hold
human beings.
on, stop. All of them were black and we descend from black people. So me and you are just whitewashed black people, but we can't say we're black or the N word, okay?
Well, the N word is a black American thing. We're unique people in the United States. If the United States is a unique nation, and it is, then we would have to be a very unique people in terms of black people. And we are.
What's funny
We're
in
mostly
Spanish?
Persian
In
heritage.
in
Thank you for
Spanish,
saying that, Mike.
in Spanish everybody says the N word, but like it's not like an offensive thing. which
No,
is
we
so
made it.
weird.
Because it's literally the
No.
color.
The
Negra is the
Yeah.
color.
the
But we
foundational
call
Black
it,
American
it's like a
culture.
loving term even. It's like loving. It's like, hi, mi negro, hi, mi negra. Like, I love you, my, it's normal.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
worse when you call someone a gordito.
Okay, go
you
ahead,
know,
Juliet. Your thoughts on that?
well, our influence has made it a global thing. Our meaning foundational Black Americans,
Oh my god.
especially with our music. So if you hear that word through the most popular music on the planet, most listened to music on the planet, then it becomes a part of a lot of other people's culture. But I'm not saying we're superior. Don't compare me to them. We have Black people were helping liberate those concentration camps. We don't have no history of being
Wait, what?
Jewish, Black people.
Say that again?
We were helping to liberate those concentration camps in World War II. Black soldiers.
Were black people in Germany not sent to the camps?
I don't know. I'm talking about Black
Oh,
America.
I don't think so. Or the amount was like less than 1,000.
No,
They
no,
didn't.
no,
They
no, no.
didn't.
I
talking about
know. It
Black
doesn't matter the
Americans
amount.
helping.
I don't care about the amount. I'm just
They
I'm talking
didn't
about
really
Black
have.
Americans helping to
No, but
defeat
they didn't
Hitler.
really have a problem with black people. The Nazis.
they sending people because they're not white to camps is definitely a
No,
problem.
what
I
I'm
don't know why
saying
they
is
sent
we
them,
help.
but
What I'm
It's
saying is
because
we
they weren't
rescued some
white.
of those Jays from the
I
showers.
no, because
literally
wait
learned
a
this in
minute.
school.
There's a movie about like this athlete. I forget what the movie was, but he was a runner in the Olympics,
Jesse
and
Owens.
he was one of the what? Do you know his
Yes,
name?
Jesse Owens.
Yeah, there you go. And he had no problems, whereas the Jewish athletes 100% did. They didn't have there wasn't such a big stigma towards black people in Nazi Germany. Even today in Germany, they don't really have they don't have that big. They're not like that racist, I guess, towards black people.
Don't you see history repeating itself though? Right now. I mean, we have a German nationalist as the president. And we're talking about the beef going on, and the beef it's bound to happen. The Muslims have gone against each other. Now it's time for the Christians and the Jews. And I see the Tucker Carlsons, the Candace Owens crowd, the rowdy crowd, the real anti-Semites, the real ones that do shit to synagogues, the real T groups, the Christian right. Ooh, I see them being pretty pissed off after this whole ordeal in the Middle East. And America has to leave
But
because of
let's say the
Israel.
war ends in a week or a month or 10 years, whenever it is. Why would they go at one another? That doesn't make any sense.
Because the economy and the control of our government, you're starting to see the masses of America, which is Christian, Anglo, white. That's the masses in terms of numbers. That's Trump's base. Things go wrong between the left, and we know who control the left. Yeah, there's a few on the Republican side.
Listen, if the stock market was down 20%, it went down 8%, but it's recovered, still hitting record highs, and that's because of Trump. Every day he's putting out bullshit to make sure the stock market stays high.
Yeah.
The economy is not that bad.
No.
Go ahead.
No, but here's what's really happening at the root. What's happening at the root is the control over America's future in terms of banking. That petrodollar, listen to me, that petrodollar's done. They're going to a digital system.
All right, well, whenever the war starts, then we'll pick this back up.
Control the banking system.
Right, we'll pick this back up whenever the fucking war starts, Julian.
No. Trump's going to change the U.S. dollar. It's going to be a crypto.
Okay, no problem.
And that means Rockefeller and the boys who's been controlling the central banks, they no longer have power.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Bobby. Hold on one second.
Bobby just came in. Welcome, Bobby. You're supposed to be protesting this live.
Bobby, why aren't I blocked, Bobby?
There's a fatwa on us, right? You and me, Dave.
Yeah. What a fucking joke.
Embarrassing.
What a joke.
Grown people, grown adults.
Can you do me a favor, Bobby? Can you do me a favor? If you're gonna talk shit about my broadcast, whenever it's sent to me, can you make it more exciting? It sounds like everybody is half dead over there. Okay, so let's wake the fuck up. Okay, wake the fuck up. Bring some energy. And even when I get the clips, I don't want to fall asleep. Fall asleep while fucking listening to it. I beg you, Bobby. Bobby is who's Bobby humping legs for? Go ahead, Bobby.
No, oh my god.
Let me guess. You were in Bobby's live. Tell me you were in Bobby's live.
Who, me?
Yeah, I just
No.
assumed because I was talking about Bobby, and somebody
Nah,
said you're a
she's
leg
leg
humper.
humping for the Jews, basically.
No, oh my god,
Oh,
shut up,
God.
Jackie. No. Look, all I was gonna say this before she even came in. I was gonna say I don't think the comparison you made was like accurate. Look, like
What
even
comparison?
if
I'm sorry.
you said like when you know, certain Jewish people you would compare to other people that come on your broadcast because of like the superiority complex. No?
No, what
I
I
don't
said
want
was you can't play both sides of the coin. You can't say I'm supreme, but yet the victim. Like that doesn't make sense to me.
but can't two things be true at the same time? Can't
They're
like
so
okay.
supreme that everybody is. Go ahead.
No. Because okay, let's do the example of Black Americans, right? They did have a very traumatic past, right?
We're in the
Within
21st
in,
century.
in one second, I'm talking about in regards to like slavery, etc., etc., etc. So
None of them
yes,
experienced
that
that. No Black
one
Americans
second.
alive today experienced that.
1 second, Jackie, let me finish my thing, okay? But now, at the moment, you know, yes, they're dominating in loads of different industries. They have equal opportunities, just the same as everyone else. But it doesn't take away from the fact that their ancestors didn't have that opportunity when others ancestors did, right? So you can think, damn, I'm like, you know, look how good we are. Look at how far we've come as a people. Look at how great we are. But
Okay, but the
also
second you pick
remember
up,
the past and what's happened in the past.
that does make sense. However, if you pick up the supreme card, you must put the victim card down. Does that make sense?
Well,
But
actually,
What do
some
you mean,
people.
Dave?
No.
What do you
Hold on.
mean?
Wait,
I
let
was.
Jackie talk. Jackie was first. Go ahead, Jackie.
Some people, when they think like, you know, when they say people just hate us for no reason, they hate us because we're successful. When you think you're hated for reasons like that, that's because you think you're better than people. So no, I'm sorry, Bambi, L for that. Also, if you're saying that they weren't given the same opportunities, are you holding the people that enslaved Black people accountable?
no,
Who's that
yeah, of
question for,
course.
Bombi?
No, of course you would. But my thing is what's wrong with any group of people or any religion or any person as a whole thinking that they're better than the next person? Like at the end of the day, that's just their
Because we're all
opinion. If they
equal.
yeah, but
We're all equal in the eyes
yes,
of God.
of course, 100% we are. But if a group of people want to feel like yes, we really are those people. We've done this, we've accomplished that. Like, say
They
la
need a
vie, like
slice of
that's their
humble
view.
pie. Okay, that's what they need.
So why is it that I put up, I don't know, 150 stories? I know that's exaggerated, but
I know you put up quite a few.
yeah, but why is it that all the comments and all the videos, there are people saying boycott Dave? I've seen Bobby in here. I've seen that Professor Bond dude in here. So why am I not blocked? Imagine saying boycott somebody, but you can't even block me. How does that make sense? Miss Blonde was here. Yeah, thank you, Napster. Miss Blonde was here. Imagine spending all day bitching and moaning about Dave, but yet you're still here. Why?
No, I'll be real. I mean, from a hypocritical point of view, yes. Like a lot of it is do as I say and not as I do, right? Like I've seen a lot of people kind of go with that rhetoric, right? They'll tell people to do something, but they won't keep to it themselves. But look, like, I mean, we're all obsessed with drama. You know what I mean? We're all obsessed with wanting to know what's going on, like who's.
But if I don't like you, why? I mean, granted, I don't really go to many people's lives anyways. But if I really don't like you, why would I ever show up there? Like, I don't show up there for the people I like, really. Why even show your face here? Is that not embarrassing, or?
Because you're not a pick me like Bambi.
Shut up, Jackie. So
That's also true. Okay. But there's a lot of pick-me's on this app. So I just don't get it.
TikTok is
My
Epic Commerce Center.
hold on, Julian. I said my first favorite video that I posted was paparazzi and Zionist Barbie both admitting people messaged them to drop. Right? Obvious. Like I don't. And one of them said, "I don't know why they tell me to drop. The reason why they tell you to drop is because you sound dumb as fuck, and you're not helping with the messaging." And my second favorite video was Rabbi Reuven. Rabbi Reuven says, I blocked Dave months ago, but yet he knows what's going on
Yes,
here
I
nonstop.
noticed that. I saw today on Dave's. He said that. I wake up and I open TikTok and I see tiki 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 tiki. But I thought you're supposed to be blocked.
Well, what's more embarrassing? Saying that you blocked Dave, but yet you know what goes on here 24/7, or saying you should block Dave, but yet you're still here? What's worse? No answer? Okay. All right, no answer.
Repeat that again. I zoned
Okay,
out.
what is worse? Reuven saying I blocked Dave, but I know what goes on in Dave's life 24/7, or Bobby saying block Dave, but still shows her face in here.
Ooh, I think Bobby. Because how the fuck are you gonna tell people what to do when you don't even do it? At least Ruben is on the DL being shady.
Bianca, you have your Bombi echo.
Oh, I didn't even know my thing was open. Sorry.
That's all good. Julian, I cut you off. What were you gonna say?
Well, I was simply saying earlier about superiority, that superiority means I believe I deserve certain rights and privileges that you don't deserve simply because I'm black or I'm an American. That's superiority. Now, if I can jump higher than you and run faster than you, or if I'm genetically dominant in terms of the genetic traits, that doesn't mean I'm better than you. We're all human beings. Wouldn't you agree? We're all human beings, right?
So, are you what card do you want to use today? Supreme card
Well, you
or the
say
victim card?
Like, what is it? Explain that. I don't understand victim. Like, what is a victim
I
card?
don't know. Saying that the white man, not you saying this, but there are black people that come up here and say it, black Americans, that the white man is still holding them back. They go back to redlining, yada, yada, yada. And it's either you're supreme or you want to play victim. I don't care. Just pick one. And that's what the warmongers are doing, is they're trying to use both.
Well, at the end of the day, if you want to talk about victims, I can see somebody from Iran here in the United States that gets respect, and they talk about how bad their government is. Oh, my government. That's a victim. They never picked up a rifle. They come to the United States and enjoy the rights and privileges and freedoms of being an American citizen because they ran from somewhere else.
No, because you even
And they
talk
said,
shit to me.
wait a minute.
And I
wait a
served
minute,
this
wait a minute.
country.
That's a victim. You're in the United States because you're a victim.
Uh,
You're in the United States.
You just said
because
they
we
don't
are a
fight?
people
But they're
that
no
was-
longer a victim. They're here in the United States thriving. So they can't use the victim card.
Well, because they're not a victim. They haven't been victimized in doing anything except running. That's the entire point. When you come into the United States of America,
You're not making
understand.
sense. Just shut
And
up.
Dave, this is your failure. This is your failure and your people's failure, because although you're
Who's that?
Irish,
The Cracker
although you're
Jacks?
Irish,
Uh-huh.
you go all the way back to the beginning. Your lineage goes all the way back to the formation of this country. You're not like the Irish guy that's over there right now. You're a different people. You're an American.
Wait, it wasn't his
You're
people on the
truly an American.
Mayflower? The fuck?
No, and because you're an American, your roots go all the way back through building, fighting for, going through all of the issues that America's going through to stand where you're standing
All
today.
right, so I'm a foundational white American.
Yes, if you go back,
Fuck yeah.
if you go back far enough, yes.
Okay, great.
Irish people came here
Wait. Would you be
seen as
would you want to be
inferior.
looked at in the same regard, Dave, as someone, even if they're from Ireland, that just got here 20, 30 years ago?
No, I get your point. I just want to be clear that I now can refer to myself as a foundational white American, so that works out.
Absolutely, but
Okay, great.
you typically don't have to because you're the majority in this country, and it kind of goes without saying.
Well,
But
why
when
the
you
another one? Ariel coming in.
I don't think
Another
Irish
one.
people are the majority.
Wait, I'm
no,
sorry.
but
Did we
Anglo
wait?
white
Stop, Julian.
Caucasian.
Did we not get the fucking memo? Ariel, Bobby, Miss Blonde. Did we not get the memo to fucking block me? Can you guys not read?
They didn't get the fatwa.
Okay, go ahead, Julian,
They
or whoever.
might be mad
Yes,
at
Luna, go
you.
ahead.
They might be mad at you right now, but they still love you.
But I don't care. Like,
If you truly hold on,
go
Luna,
ahead.
if you truly believed someone was doing things that are harming your people, why the fuck are you showing
Wait,
up?
Ariel, I'm so sorry, Ariel. In my story, you are literally quoted by saying only the weak people go there. And here you are.
Weak.
What are we doing?
Like literally, imagine me being like, Dave, you're spreading hate against my people. You're making it
Wait, Jackie,
dangerous.
I'm gonna mute. I have to go get my other phone. Just hold
No,
on.
you're
Just
fine.
good. Just talk. Go ahead. You're fine.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You can't sit there and play that card and then show up. If someone's causing my people, why do you think I never go to fucking Kurdish lives?
Wait, just real quick, before I go up and get my phone. Ariel is literally in the queue. In the queue.
Weak.
And he said only the weak ones go there. Let me go get my phone. Go ahead, Jackie.
No, but yeah, I don't go to Kurdish lives for that reason. Why would I support people that hate me? Why would I support people that say they want to see my people G-sided? I don't do that shit. I went there twice, didn't go well. I learned, you know what? I'm not going to support these people. But I'm not that stupid to think someone like Rui, who says he wants to see my people wiped from this earth, I don't think he's causing harm or putting people in danger. I could play that card, but no, I just think that's a stupid card to play. Even though there are still Assyrians being attacked by Kurds in our lands. But, besides the point. Let's not play that card either.
Well, Jackie, you simply don't respect. I don't believe you respect the indigenous people of the United States of America.
Shut the fuck up. We're a melting pot at this point.
See, you see that? See?
Okay, when you serve the country, then you can speak. I don't even respect Americans who don't serve in the military. You know that, right?
Both of my fathers served this country.
I don't care. That's not you. You understand. Not Dave.
But see,
Julian, you understand? Even Americans, white boys who drink hot dog water on the weekends, I don't give a flying fuck about them either unless they serve, because I don't even think you should be able to vote without serving.
Right. Well, I don't give a fuck about you because you ran from your homeland and I'm in mine. Do you understand?
As a kid, I didn't do shit.
Okay, I don't care if you signed up for the military for a damn paycheck.
Didn't sign up for a paycheck, you idiot.
Your lineage didn't fight for none of the rights and privileges that you are now enjoying. You're just an immigrant talking shit.
Where are you? Your people were dragged here by their hair and chains.
No, there's amendments in our Constitution related to me.
Nah, you literally were dragged. Your ancestors were dragged here and chains. Shut up, dude.
You can be denaturalized.
No, I can't.
Yeah,
not after serving.
The fact of the matter is, you're not in your homeland.
Okay, your point. Yeah, but you're not either. Your DNA test doesn't say America.
My DNA test. Okay, there you go.
All right, so what are you guys talking about?
I think you get the point.
Julian served in jail and bent over, and I served America.
We're talking about, here comes the ad hominem attacks. We're talking about the United States of America, and right now that 14th Amendment is up for a major discussion in front of the Supreme Court because the founding fathers and the mindset of the true Americans is this immigration thing has gotten out of control. Immigrants have taken advantage of that 14th
that I
Amendment.
could be denaturalized, even though I have a citizenship and I've served the country. And I have a security clearance. They found nothing on me. But Julian, I wonder what your background check would show.
There you go again with the ad homonyms.
No, it's facts. It's facts. What would your background show?
There you go again. Don't worry about it. I'm in my homeland.
You're from Congo. Go back.
You're the victim.
I'm not a victim. You're the one crying on a panel, not me.
You ain't trying to go home. You should thank us,
I am
Americans.
home. I
This
am home.
utopia
Everyone
that you've
here in the
discovered
state
was
is
built
coming
and
from
made by
somewhere.
somebody else's
Julian,
sacrifices. So you come
everyone
over
from
talking that
here.
gangster shit. I'm looking at Syria. It's a shithole.
Yes, it
That's where
is.
you're
I'm not
from,
gonna
for
deny
All right,
it.
real.
so
You don't see me fighting it.
Everyone here is coming from it.
sorry, Luna. I'm so sorry. So I don't know what people thought about my stories that I put up. But obviously people got the memo. Dave's phone died. Why are you saying that? Can you not hear me? Okay, so yes, Michelle acknowledged me so you could hear me. There's gonna be plenty more. Okay, just looking through. So why? So why is it? Just explain it to me. Okay, there are people that come to my live, and they don't like it. Why not just block me and move on with your day? Why spend all day talking shit about me? Apparently, both in English and Hebrew. Maybe we could get a panel that maybe they all speak Spanish, right? So let's try and expand that. But what? Why? Why is that? Because they're weak bitches, Todd said. Yeah, I don't get. So can anybody explain? Why do we sit on panels talking shit when you know deep down I don't give a fuck? And the more and more you bitch and moan, the more and more I must make you bitch and moan more. Let's hear Ariel. No, thank you. Why? What is productive? Ariel's still in the request. Ariel literally said, "Only the weak Jews come here." But yet here he is. Some of these videos I'm very intrigued to listen to. Uh, very intrigued. Bombi, just so you know, you're on the you one. It looks like you're the host for one of these videos. Princess B, give me the screenshots. Yes, Bombi thinks. What did that say? They accept her, so she's being a pick me. Some of these I cannot wait for. Ariel, get out of the queue, Ariel. Get out of the queue. Dave, what's your stories? Why? What's on your story? How do you, somebody should look up how do you become more self-aware? Because I think self-awareness would go a long way All right, let me get my other account so I could look at Jackie's story. My head is pounding. All right, Jackie. Jackie, type in the chat so I could click on you, please. Ariel, can you just explain to the class why you said thank you, DHS? Why you said that only the weak come here? Can you explain that for the class? All right, so wait, am I still in the broadcast? Yeah, I am. So I'm not going to be able to do both. All right. Hold on, sorry. So I'm not going to be able to do both. All right, so what is she, Jackie? Let's talk about his vice president in Hebrew. Who are you talking about? Are you talking about JD?
I actually wonder how many more
What
senior
about
spies we have in our government.
what about JD? Jackie, I can't find you.
We already caught
I
one
just
out
searched
town.
for you. I can't find you. I don't know what to tell you. He
We already
means
caught
Julian and Jackie, not Israel. I have no clue. Okay, so that's good. All right, so now we could go to Jackie's story. What the hell is this? All right.
every chance that I get. I'll even give you a bonus. Why do I insult Jesus every chance that I get?
Jackie's story, she is playing a rabbi.
It commands me to insult idolatry. And according to our Torah, to believe that God has become a human in human form, as we've learned earlier today, is not only a violation to the Torah, it's antithetical to the Torah. God says, I am not a man. He has no image, no likeness of an image. Believing in the New Testament that has a man God
And it says people should worry about people like this, not Dave.
is idol worship. So, and it's a mitzvah to
Jews were happy to kill Palestinian children in the war in Gaza because we are a blood cult, we are a death cult, because our Bible believes that the sins of the fathers are visited upon the children. Jews
killed Christ, and I said, you're welcome. Don't you believe that he has to die for your sins so you can be forgiven and go to heaven and live for all eternity and have eternal life? Yes. Well, you're welcome.
Okay, so wait, so you're worried about me? Unbelievable. What are we doing? Dave has something on his screen. He's anti-Semitic, whatever the fuck you call me. But you're not worried about what those rabbis are saying? Is that not hypocritical? So why do you think we have come to this point? Why? Give Ariel a last chance. You never know. No, we know. I'm so sorry. Ariel said only the weak come here. So why is he here? The official society invites you to co-host. No, thank you. You answered your own question, to be honest. Are you are you saying that Ariel is weak? Why would anybody call themselves weak? How's that happening? All right, Desert, what do you got?
Shalom, shalom.
Okay. What do you got?
Yeah, it's a fucking bad week for Israel.
Okay, great. You could read.
I was
I'm proud of
having
you.
I was having a conversation with a really interesting rabbi, yeah.
Can you do me a favor?
And yeah,
Can you block me?
why? Are you Jewish?
First impression, boring as fuck.
You sound homosexual and Jew to me.
Sure, no problem. Doesn't mean you're not boring.
Bruh, I was gonna say that they're having inside conflicts and bruh.
All right, R.I.P. I swear, if they say no, I'm just blocking them. And the weird thing is, when you block somebody when they're in the box, it takes it's like a 5 or 6 second delay until they actually disappear. So enough is enough. Enough boring. We're not doing boring at all. Okay, if you're gonna come up here, let's not be half fucking dead. Oh yeah, somebody sent me a screenshot, and in this broadcast, it's Jan's broadcast, and sitting in the boxes are Tao, Zionist, Barbie, Miss Blonde, and Daniela, and they highlighted a comment that Bayron made in the chat. It says he was really hurt when I told him he lost us, and that's what I'm talking about. Bayron said you lost us. And my response to him exactly was, what the fuck did I lose? So how did Bayron translate? Oh, but there goes Bayron. So Bayron, you said that, and my exact response to you was, what the fuck did I lose? How did you translate that in your brain? You lost our friendship. Bayron, I don't think you understand how the internet works. How oblivious is this man? But can I just ask you what my response to you? What the fuck did I lose? How did you take from that Dave is hurt? Can you answer? All right, so let's keep scrolling through. This screenshot really doesn't do much. Oh, that must have been fun. Look the same screenshot. And once again, on the panel is Tao, Zionist Barbie, Miss Blonde, Daniela. And in the chat is no other than Lilac. So that's intriguing. Oh, here goes Bayron. Go ahead, Bayron. Tell me how you took me laughing and saying, "What did I lose?" How did that translate to your brain? That I
Well,
was.
it's very
What did you
simple.
say?
It's very simple.
He was
It's
really
very
hurt.
simple to
Wait, go ahead.
understand that.
Say it
Yeah,
again.
so I think you lost us in a manner that
Mm-hmm.
no one will come up to your panel anymore and chat with you and friendship
As
with
you're
you
here,
and stuff like
as
that.
Ariel was in the queue.
From what you did, since what you did that week,
Uh-huh.
we understand, all of us. We understand, and for that we chatting. And the motherfucker Bianca, she's a spy. She coming up and she sneaking what's going on in our panel and then coming back to you. But don't worry, I have her
Why are you
IP
going after Bianca? Bianca
address.
hasn't sent me shit. You do understand that
I
there's
will
an
kick her
app.
ass. I will kick
Wait,
her ass when I found her face to face.
you're
And
gonna kick a
believe
woman's
me,
ass?
oh yeah, she's not a woman. Let's say
What is
that
going
front.
on?
She's not a woman.
What is
She's
wrong
a
with you?
traitor. A traitor who live among us,
Yeah,
supposed to live outside of our country,
but
our
Bayron, like
society.
I have,
So Bianca,
okay.
prepare your ass for me. Prepare your ass for me because you're gonna suffer. Go to the police. Go to the fucking FBI. I'm gonna. Yeah. כן, כן, אני יודע, שנייה אחת.
Can I ask you what the fuck? Look, I have problems with people on this app. Like I bitched about Miss Blonde, I bitched about Zionist, I bitched about Daniela. I never said I'm gonna find you and kick your ass. What the fuck?
Because they're different than me. I'm
No, they are
personally.
different. Those ladies are different than me, but I don't want to hurt them.
I'm kicking. I'm just want to say, I'm different than the others. I have a balls, and I'm gonna do it. Bianca, wait for me.
Would you hit a woman?
Oh yeah,
You would
absolutely.
hit Bianca?
But she's not a woman. She's not a woman. First of all, she's not
Oh
a
my
woman.
god.
She's
Are you
a
being
motherfucker.
sincere?
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. This is what she is. Bianca, you're gonna find me in few days face to face, and then we will see how you can, you can go out from it.
But why are you mad
and
at
your fucking
Bianca?
husband that you convert to Christianity. Okay, you and your fucking husband, Bianca. Believe me, I know what I mean. I know what I'm saying. Okay, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what you're saying in the comment.
Can I ask, how do we go to threatening to beat her ass?
There is the
Oh, I'm
whore.
excited.
So
I love when I
Bianca,
can get men
Bianca,
angry and riled up.
you will be
Oh,
excited when you will see
yeah,
me
I'll be
face to
real
face.
excited.
Believe
I
me.
like to fight men too.
Oh
You
yeah.
know that,
So
bitch?
you're gonna be much
do.
more excited.
Yeah, I promise you.
Yeah.
I think it'll be the other way around, weirdo.
Well,
Find
okay,
me. What's my
okay,
ID?
okay.
What's my ID, Beron? What's my ID? You said you have my ID.
It's
What's
not
my ID?
it's IP, you dumb.
My IP?
address.
Yeah, I know. So where is it?
I have your IP and I will
Tell me,
find
what
you.
neighborhood do I live
What's
in?
her IP address? Just give the
What
first
neighborhood?
Right now.
What neighborhood?
It
What
doesn't
neighborhood
matter,
do I?
Bianca.
Oh, because you're just full of shit. You're like a
will see
tiny
me
little
face to face.
man.
Don't worry,
Oh,
it's
I'm
gonna
a
take
tiny
some
little
time,
man. I
but you're
have your
gonna see
IP
me face to
address.
face, Bianca.
יאללה, I want to
את
see it.
שרמוטה בת שרמוטה,
Oh,
זונה
yeah,
בת
yeah,
זונה,
yeah.
שהגיעה מפרו והתנחלה לנו במדינה, ואנחנו, התפקיד שלנו זה להוקיע אותך מאיתנו. זה מגיע,
Somebody's in their feelings.
But why is he upset? What did Bianca do wrong?
Because you know what? I think he's intimidated by
Bianca,
me.
she's a motherfucker.
I think he's intimidated by me.
Bianca, she's a motherfucker whore from Peru who came over to our country.
Yes, I'm
she
a whore.
converted Jewish dumb to Christianity,
I'm
the
a big
most
whore.
fake religion in earth. Okay.
Yeah.
And
It's
for
because
that,
I made him look stupid. I made him look like an idiot. That's why he feels.
Okay, when did you make him look stupid?
You're a fucking
When he came up to argue the religion on your panel, remember that day?
הזונה שלך, מי שהביא אותך זה בן של זונה,
Yeah, come find me, big one. Come now.
Okay, all
I'm by
right.
myself.
So,
Come
do you
now.
want me to drop him or do you want clips of this nonsense?
Oh no, we can keep. He can stay.
All right, go ahead.
No,
What
he's just.
happened? How did we get to this
You
point?
don't remember the other day we were on the live or whatever, and he started talking shit about Christianity. So then I came up and then I told him, like, I made him look fucking dumb. He couldn't answer, so his ego is bruised. And so you know what happens when men have a shrimp dick and a big ego, and a woman bruises it. What happens? You get mad and you threaten to punch women on the internet. This is what, the second time this has happened, Dave? Us together? We've been in this before, right?
It's unbelievable. And I said, I don't know why. My first impression was, I don't know. People are trolling. And I said, are you sincere? You would sincerely punch a woman? He said, yeah.
Oh, because I'm smarter than him. So that's what happens. When you make somebody look stupid, now he's going to try to intimidate me. Bitch, I'm not intimidated by anybody. Come find me now. I'm by myself. Come now.
Bayron, you don't want. Come on. What are you doing?
Address if you have some balls. Give me your address and you will see that, Bianca. Don't worry about it.
But let's say she does give you her address.
Gentlemen, I'm a man who stands behind his words, you know. So, Bianca, what you need to do is only to send your address and then you will see what will happen. Okay? I'm not a kind of a Jewish that is, say some random things on air. I'm doing it, okay? And when I'm focused on someone, I'm focused until the end. And you are in my focus right now, okay? That's it.
Bayron, if she sent you her address, you would really show up there and like do physical harm to her?
Yeah. This is how we making things in Middle East. You're not in Middle East. So she's not also Middle Eastern. And I will fuck her up. That's it. This is what you deserve.
That is crazy to me.
Imagine. I'm
pissed off at a lot of people, a lot of ladies. I would never say I'm showing up to beat that ass.
You can imagine. You can try me out. Bianca.
Imagine. I love when men show me that I get under their skin.
Don't worry, Bianca.
It's such a W for me. I love when little men show me that I am powerful. I don't feel powerful. Look at how I have you. I have you in the palm of my hand,
behind it, okay?
I have you in my hand like a tiny little man.
Give me your fucking address.
Oh, I thought you had my IP.
And you will see.
I thought you had my IP.
I do have. But
you
if
don't.
you said that you're not
just
afraid,
asked me for my address.
And then we
You just asked me for my address. Oh, okay. I thank you for giving me what I want.
Check me out.
Okay, just hold on one second. Bayron, what did
pink?
Bayron, can I ask you, what did she do that was so bad?
Repeat after me, Dave. Repeat after me. She's a fucking whore.
No, she's not.
She's a fucking sharmuta. Oh,
dumb.
yeah.
Dumb Bayron. Dumb Bayron.
She's a big fucking.
Why are you, Bayron? What did she do that upset you this much?
Only sharmuta. I'm upset.
Okay, I'm upset. I've fought with people on this app.
Person who, in one hand, she live among us, and in the other hand, she's spying and she's saying a lot of fucking, hilarious things.
I just made him look stupid in a religious debate.
That's
why he's crying. He's crying like a little bitch.
I don't give a damn.
Finish it. Finish
it. I do give a damn that
Finish it.
Bianca, what I do give a damn that when I will find you, you will see what I'm worth. Okay? Don't worry.
Find me.
Don't worry. There will be
Catch
no
me if you can. Catch me if you can. I love when men show.
I just want to point out that we have a Jewish man literally saying he would go punch a woman, and Kaya is in the chat saying, Dave, you're a propagandist now. Are you not are you that oblivious, Kaya? How is that how is that appropriate to, what are we doing, Kaya? Unbelievable.
Oh my god, this is so. I'm like literally tickled fucking pink, dude. I love this. I love it. when there's somebody who pisses me off, there's nothing better than picking my spot because I know it gets under their skin. And so if this person is so fucking out of it, and mind you, he's so not on the radar, you know what I mean, of like people to piss off. The fact that one little conversation has him all excited like this gives me, oh my God, so much satisfaction. You have no idea. You have no idea. I'm not scared of Balon, by the way. Even if he fucking comes to my door right now, I wouldn't be scared of him. And no, Gigi, I wouldn't cook him. I would whoop his ass.
I don't get.
Isn't that crazy?
I have problems with a list of people on this app, and I've mentioned them here this morning. I fought with Daniela. I would never say I'm gonna come to your house and knock you out. That is so dumb.
I love it. Oh, I love when I know I've gotten under somebody's skin like that, who's such a bitch. It's so good. It's so good. Because that's all he's showing is that I've pissed him off and that, you know, I'm in control of his feelings and his emotions because he's obviously not in control of them himself. Who the fuck goes on the internet and admits to a crime because they're so in their feelings? Obviously not somebody very bright.
That's a damn shame. Schnitzel, do you condemn Bayron?
Yeah, that's why I tried to get out, but he left already, so...
Okay. Well, I appreciate that.
I always want to tell him that it's out of the line. I thought that I'm the one that making scenes here.
I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of people, right? We have a lot of people. Doesn't matter the skin color or religion. We have a lot of people that make scenes here, so I'm not worried about that.
No, usually it's me, but no, that's crossing the line for me. This is even worse than what that I do. You don't talk like this to a woman.
Yeah, I don't get that.
It doesn't matter what she did. I'm not from her biggest fans. It's a lot of things that she said that I don't agree with too.
Sure.
But you don't talk like this to a woman. You don't, Baron. I'm sorry, man. I don't know you. I see you a few times here. Hopefully you hear me. That's not the way to talk to a woman.
And to be clear, I just want to make it clear, there was nobody in the chat celebrating what Bayron was saying. Everybody was against what Bayron was saying. So I didn't see one person saying, yay, Bayron, great job. So that...
No, it's not the way. It's not the way. Right. I don't agree. I'm not her biggest fan.
Sure.
But still, we can live together even if I can live with Julian.
Right.
But you don't talk like this to a woman. You just don't do that. I don't agree with that.
Agree.
I don't agree with that. So I just try to come up when he's here. Mm-hmm. Hopefully you hear me. But yeah. Bianca, I do apologize for his behavior.
And to be clear, Bayron is still here.
You don't have to apologize for him. Everybody is responsible for themselves and their own words. And I'm not fucking scared of him.
Exactly.
Can I ask you, Bianca, just very bluntly, what was the worst part of that debate that it led to this days later?
Oh, that he had nothing to say at the end. And then you dropped us. So,
Dave, it's easy to trigger somebody or to shut him off or to do something that you don't gonna agree or even to hurt somebody. It's easy. It's not that tough.
True.
But well, I was saying that to you, but I never was saying that to a woman.
Right. And I agree.
That's what I mean.
Hell, I told a 70-year-old man I was going to bitch slap the fuck out of him, not knowing that he was about to be 70, allegedly. But I wouldn't say that to when I was fighting with Daniela or whatever. I would never say that to her. Go, why you Matt? Go. Wait, Schnitzel, go ahead.
Go ahead, Schnitzel.
Thank you, Wyoming. The only thing is just, if you want to target him about that, target him that he's a man that doing that, not a Jewish that doing that.
Nobody said that.
Listen, this has nothing to do with...
I said that everybody in the chat condemned what he was saying. I said nothing about he was Jewish. Who gives a
No,
fuck?
you say
Yeah, Schnitzel. This
a
has nothing.
Jewish man.
Schnitzel.
Schnitzel, I'm
Stop
not
making it
sitting there
about Jews
saying
right
that.
now. This has nothing to do with him being a Jewish. This has
No,
everything to do
Dave
with
said
him.
it.
Hold
A
on, hold
Jewish
Wait,
on.
man.
Dave said, wait, stop while you're mad. What did I say?
You say a Jewish. You say to somebody in the chat.
Oh,
if
no,
you agree with
you're right.
Jewish.
I did say that to Kaya. Yeah,
Yeah.
why
So
wasn't Kaya worried about that? Why wasn't she racing up here to put her Jewish brother in his place?
got
So
you.
you're right.
It's
I
your
did say
life.
that.
You do whatever that you want, Dave. I'm just
No,
saying
I
that.
got you. I got you. I did say that. So yeah.
All right, guys.
Go ahead.
Schnitzel, we appreciate your comments from the Peanut Gallery. And look, this is how fucked up it is when Schnitzel's goofy ass is up here making sense, okay? Rare W. Rare fucking W for Schnitzel, okay? Rare W for Schnitzel in the chat. Now, this has absolutely nothing to do with Bayron being Jewish. It has 100% to do with him being 100% pussy ass bitch. You understand what I'm saying? How dare you come up here and say you're going to pull up to somebody's house? You can't do nothing. She is covered by the blood of Jesus Christ. This girl is prayed for. She's well protected. You ain't got nothing to do. And shout out to Jackie for these receipts that's about to come up. So anyway, Jackie, you might have to resize it, baby. But yeah, man, you a whole bitch, Bayron. You can't do a fuck thing. And anybody that think they about to threaten Bianca, I said it before. I'll say it again. Miss Blonde, you ain't gonna do a fuck thing. Bayron, you not gonna do a fuck thing. I'm telling y'all better start leaving the people that I pray for alone. I am well anointed, and I might be some other crazy stuff, but stop playing with people's lives. This is not a joke. I'm being serious with y'all. You
Okay,
a whole bitch, Bayron. Now what you need to do, talking about your shit on Bianca. There you go, you dusty ass, white, Jewish ass, R. Kelly looking ass, talking about you about to shit on somebody. You is a piece of shit.
He can't shit on me. He can't shit on me. He can't even shit on me. I'm above him.
Bro, do you even know how to wipe your ass?
But why is it that, and this is what I think is interesting, right? So you have Chaya who lives in fucking Germany. You know, you're a
I
perfect
thought she was in
dentist.
Israel, to be honest.
No, she's in fucking Germany. So it says, I told her, I literally was
Why are you mad?
like,
You got reported.
I was like, shut up. We have a Jewish man threatening a woman because he is Jewish and he was attacking Bianca's faith. So if he's attacking her based on faith, I'm going to point out the fact that he's Jewish. And then she says, and we have terrorists attacking Israel. You shut the F up. You like, so that's the response. So flip the, you know, what is it? The roles. Imagine it was someone else saying this and we're defending a Jewish person and we say, well, shut the fuck up. Other countries are getting attacked. Oof, oof, oof.
That's the problem, Dave. What's the problem? What's the problem, Tao? To me, looking at that screenshot, is Kaya is saying, who gives a fuck that a man is threatening a woman? We need to worry about what a terrorist in the Middle East.
This is coming from someone who's a lawyer who just witnessed a literal crime.
Wait, no. Him being Jewish got nothing to do with it. No, the reason why
he was attacking Bianca because she's Christian.
Stop, please. Okay, that's fine. But the reason why I said it is Kaya was coming in here and bitching and moaning about, I don't know what she was bitching and moaning about, to be honest. She made a smart ass comment, and that's why I responded the way that I did. Okay, so do you have anything else, Jackie?
No, I just think it's funny how it's like, oh, leave it out. But if it was a Muslim man doing this, would we leave out the Muslim part? If it was a Christian man doing this, would we leave out the Christian part? But when it's to you guys, don't touch it, right? Yeah, exactly.
Well, he just proved now he's gonna let you guys dance on it probably for a week just because he's a Jew.
Relax, you guys aren't that important, Schnitzel.
It's not what. Let's see. Let's see how many days you're gonna jump on that right now, Jackie. We know you.
How many days should I talk about it?
Probably 3 days.
Okay. Well, whatever number you give me, quadruple it, and that's what that's how long I'm gonna focus on it.
No. You know what's funny? What did they say?
Just my point was that he shouldn't do that. I'm not agreeing with that.
We agreed that.
So I
Jackie?
think if you're gonna attack someone's religion, it's only fair that we call out what your religion is because you're just describing the person.
Did
Now
Bayron
he's
mention
saying,
her religion?
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
he
so
did.
why can't Jackie mention his
No,
religion?
okay, dude. You can do whatever. Anyway, you're gonna do whatever that you want. You just prove it, right? You just said it.
I
It's
just
all good. I'm
one
just
thing that
saying that
I'm
I
trying to
don't think
figure
that
out.
that was the point.
No, one thing that I'm trying to
Hold on,
figure.
you guys can come right back up. Kaya woke up in Berlin or wherever the fuck she's at, and she wants confrontation. So she says, Dave, what source do you have? Are you fucking with me? Do you want me to tell you, do you have another device where you could search it up right now? Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. And I had the quotes up before where Trump ripped into Bibi. And then what happened was, Kaya, and it was adorable, is we had a whole bunch of warmongering fools come up here, and they told me, well, Zionist Barbie said this actually. Dave, will Bayron be banned for that son? If Bianca says to block him, I'll block him. I don't give a fuck. You think I give a fuck if Bayron is here? Regardless, I had a whole bunch of my warmongering friends come in here and tell me, well, I'm not going to believe it unless it comes out of BB's mouth or Trump's mouth. And Zionist, you're looking silly as per usual. And then literally within 24 hours of everybody saying it's not real, they both acknowledged it. Both of them. Both of them confirmed it. Go look at the interview with Trump and Maria Devine. What? Wait, it's not. It was not acknowledged. Wait, so Trump confirming what was said? That's not a primary source. Do you see, are you like reading what you're typing? We're back to the self-awareness once again. Are you reading what you're typing? Oh, she's drunk? How do you know that? Unbelievable. Why is it like I'll be honest with you, Kaya. I think you're amazing. But I'm not gonna lie, every time you come in here, you say dumb shit and it's just unproductive. And a lot of times when you respond to very simple questions, your answers do not make sense. Whether it's talking to you when you're up here in a box or even in the chat. A long list of people. Zero self awareness. Yes, Court, that's the problem. Even Zionist Barbie and paparazzi saying, yeah, people tell me to drop. Talk about zero self awareness. Why are they telling you to drop? Are they telling you to drop because your answers are so great? Of course not. You're literally embarrassing them. That's why paparazzi and Zionist Barbie were getting messages to drop. I don't care who are these people. Well, it's great that you responded to that part and not the part where I was focused on you. That every single time you and I talk, your responses do not make sense, and it's frustrating. And there she is again. Look at this. Look at this. Dave, I need primary sources. If that's no self-awareness, then okay. Would the sitting president of the United States be a quote-unquote primary source? Can you just answer that directly? Yes or no? Would that be considered a primary source? Him confirming what was in the article. Just yes or no? Would that be considered a primary source? I'm on the edge of my seat waiting for an answer. Is there a lot of therapists in Israel? Because they could be making bank. Who put that? Who put that? Court. Why did Kaya not answer? Why do you think she did not answer? What a shame. Imagine threatening a woman openly. Yes, Bayron is. I was stunned. Okay, so Kaya will wait until I say something else, then she'll respond to that, acting as if I will forget about the rest of the conversation. I hope Bianca goes to the police. Yeah, she should. She definitely should. Bianca, why you mad is saying press charges. What did I miss? You had Bayron come up here and threaten Bianca and said he's showing up to her house and gonna beat her ass. Literally. And at one point I even said, so you're going to punch her? Or and he said yes. Allegedly where? Kaya, I'm sorry, can you answer the primary here? You know what? Kaya, I'm muting you. Just leave or come up here. Come on, Kaya. It's either Trump's words in an interview are a primary source or they're not. We're not going to sit here and spew bullshit and respond just when we want to. That's called a delight. Delight did that. Okay, Delight was in the chat giving thumbs up or something when somebody was up here saying Dave, you're anti-Semitic. And I said, Delight, you agree with that? And then what Delight did, she pulled the old, I'm driving. You're driving? What do you mean what are you talking about? You were just typing in the chat. What a joke. What a fucking joke. So I hope Bianca literally called the cops. Because that Bayron, he's a head case. They think they're slick. Well, D-Light definitely thought she was slick that day. And whoever it was, I don't know if it was Amir or I don't even know who it was. So I should not mention names if I'm not positive. But somebody was up here ranting and raving that I'm anti-Semitic. And it was going on for a while because I let them talk. And D-Light put in the chat 2 times the 100% and the hands up emoji. So either she was on about a 9-minute delay or she was putting those emojis because she agreed. People have been threatening to kick Bianca out of Israel for months. Yeah, I think Miss Blonde did that at one point. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Miss Blonde was somebody that threatened Bianca. And I think at one point didn't even see. I don't like mentioning names unless I'm 100% positive. But didn't Jan put something in the chat one day somewhere else saying she knows somebody? Didn't Jan put that in the chat, and then we brought it up, and she tried to backtrack? It wasn't about her. What do you mean it wasn't about her? They were talking about her on that panel. Oh no. And to be honest, Bianca could correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure your defense that day was different than it was about an embassy worker. I could be wrong. What a shame. What a shame. Damn, Zios. Why are you saying that, maybe Jesus? Yeah, but RK, what I don't get, RK, why is it that when I end my broadcast, at least the last few days, why is it that there's English broadcast talking shit on me, there's Hebrew, hopefully this morning we have Spanish broadcast. Andale. Yes, Jackie.
So I just want to address people losing it in the chat when I said the Israeli police probably won't do anything. The reason why I say that is because you have a full-blown fucking lawyer in the chat telling Bianca, don't worry, it's just words. So if someone who quote unquote knows the legal system in Israel is telling a person who was just threatened to have their ass beat by a man,
Who were you talking about?
Tal,
Oh
for
my
sure.
God. Tal
But I'm
said
just
what?
saying,
What did Tal say? Quote him.
it's just words. You can go back into the thing. He told her, he's like, Bianca, don't worry about it. It's just words. So if someone
But
who's a lawyer
no,
should
no.
know.
What he means by that is he's just being an online tough guy. Okay, I see Tao is in the queue, so here we go. I
But
don't want you two
instead,
fighting.
you literally saw
Uh,
someone being threatened and they live in the same country.
Nunu, what are you doing, beautiful?
So you would think that
I think you're
his
taking it out of
advice.
context. I think you're taking it out of context, but he could speak for himself. Go ahead, Tao.
Seriously, again, she's proving how dumb she is.
Your mother.
No, Jack, can you just defend the comment? Just clarify it, please.
Yes, yes. If people that speak in Hebrew here understand, because of course she's so obsessed that she translated that from Hebrew, I just meant that he is only a hero by words, and he's not a tough guy, really a tough guy that he can actually do anything. I literally protected Bianca the entire time, and were
Protected from the
against
chat, mashallah.
this disgusting behavior that Byron actually behaved. So, Jackie, I understand that you're obsessed. I understand that every time, even actually throwing your friend under the bus to make the narrative about you
How am I
and
throwing her under the bus?
about your Jew hatred. That's
Oh,
not
you're bringing
actually
it back to you, the
that's
victim
not
card.
actually that's you need to look for
All
a
right,
life.
let's make it
actually.
about
You're
Jews.
so bored. You're so bored. Actually, all the Jews and all the Israelis that actually here in the chat, all of them protected Bianca. All of them were against Byron.
Yes.
So you have nothing to say. Just shut the fuck up.
So
and
what are you gonna do,
leave us
Tal?
alone.
You had a
Leave us
man
alone.
threaten a woman. What are you gonna do? What's your legal advice, Tal?
I'm advising her if she feel any threat to go to the police. 100%.
Wait, so is
100%.
threatening someone verbally not a crime in Israel?
100%.
So why wouldn't you advise her to go report a crime?
You're
Why
Exactly.
why do you believe that I'm not telling her anything on private? I'm not like you doing it on the live because you're so looking for attention. I actually
That's why you
talking with
came up on the
her
panel
on
because you're not looking
Telegram
for
on
attention.
private. No, I came to the panel because you're trying to suggest, you're trying to reply
No,
that
because you
I'm
want
actually
attention and you
defending
want to
him,
make it about
that I'm
Jews.
actually defending him, and because you're such a loser with such a low life that you actually gonna trying to, because you don't like me, you trying to make me feel like to make people understand that I'm protecting this behavior.
Wait,
And I'm
hold,
actually
hold,
not.
hold on one second, Tal.
Not
I'm so
only,
sorry.
not
Hold on
one
one
second,
sec.
Dave. Just
Go
saying
ahead.
one last thing. Not only because Bianca, I see Bianca as my friend, also because I'm against any violence against people and especially women. So
Okay.
make another shot. Make another shot, Jackie.
Okay, so I just want to respond to Daniela. Daniela, of course, always, whatever. Dave, why do you allow Jackie to do this BS? Jackie came up. She said one sentence. I defended what Tal said as the way that I would take it. I wasn't sure. I brought Tal up right away, and they're having a conversation.
She's literally upset because you didn't let her up so she could be a spokesperson and condemn Byron on a panel. She wanted to have her moment where she says, "This isn't what we represent. This
She
isn't
wasn't even
us."
here. I did tell her about it.
No, literally. She was in the chat. Let me up. And I told her, well, you don't need to be a spokeswoman. Either way, you can say whatever you say. You're full of shit. Imagine seeing a
You
crime
really
and being like,
think? Wait, hold on. Do
I
you really think?
advise you. No, I really think Tal is just full of
You
shit.
know,
I really do.
what I do care. I do care what Bianca's opinion about me, not yours.
And
Yours
guess
means
what? As
nothing
a
to me.
friend of her,
You
I
are
never
just,
push my
you are
opinion
just,
on her.
you're just a fake person that really is
Wait, if I'm
anti-Semitic,
so
and
fake,
your
why don't I
and
push
your
my
mask
opinions
is
on her?
off. And your mask is off. We
Wait.
all know it.
If I'm so
We
fake,
all
I don't
know
give a
it.
shit what you guys think. If I'm so fake, why
Yeah.
don't I push her to believe the way I do?
To push
Bianca
who?
is saying stop in the chat.
To
So
push
does that
who? To
is
push
that
to
is
push
that
Bianca?
enough?
No, out of respect for her, I'll stop. But it's funny because if I really was such a fake person, trust
You
me.
are a very fake person.
Okay, all right, says you. You're the
All
one
right,
that said it. I'm
Bianca's
gonna
here.
stop.
I
Go
can
ahead,
only
Bianca.
say that
Stop.
the
Listen,
multi-
the
Yeah.
only thing that is bothering me about this conversation is that all the attention is on me now because of that bullshit. Like, let's just let it go. I don't want anybody fighting over me or something that happened with me. Like, it's annoying.
He's not
Also,
fighting
though,
over
Dave, I
you.
do
He's
ask.
trying to
Bianca,
make it
Bianca,
that about
it's
Jews.
not even
He's
over
trying to
you.
make
It's
it about
it's
Jews.
about the
literally.
principle. It's about the
I know,
principle.
but I feel like I'm in the.
and
I
my
don't like
values.
this. Dave, the only thing I do ask is when you close, can you give me a screenshot of all of Big comments?
Sure.
Because he's
Just
breaking the law
remind me,
even with the
please.
comments.
Just remind
Yeah, I
me.
need them. Okay, thank you. Please stop talking about me, please.
Mike, are you
I know it's
going
not
to
about
the police now?
right now.
Like,
I'm thinking
saying,
about
do you
it.
need the
I'm thinking
screenshots
about
now?
it. I'm
'Cause
not a scaredy cat ass bitch. That's the thing.
Okay.
I'm torn over it. But at the same time, I feel like people shouldn't be able to get away with doing shit. And sometimes you want to make sure you want to get justice. But at the same time,
because I could end this live, restart it as I'm live.
Can you do that?
Of
Yeah.
course, I
And then
no
I'll
problem.
think about, because the thing is I have the baby right now, so to drive over there it's a little bit annoying. But my daughter's going to her friend's house, so I have free time. So I'm debating over it. I just need the comments and the clip of it.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll end this, restart right away, and then I can post on YouTube, and then send you the comments. So just give me 1 minute, and I'll be right back.
And if
Guaca?
anybody knows his real name, message it to me, please.
Tao, do
anybody
you have
knows
any
what his
final
name-
words before I end, Tao? Oh, I'm sorry, Bianca. You said if anybody knows Bayron's real name or whatever.
Yeah, can somebody
message
message
it.
it to me, please?
Yes. Final word to you, Tao.
Yeah, so I don't really care about what people that I have no value in my life thinks about me. Only care about what people that I actually appreciate here. And there is some people that I appreciate here. I will always defend what I think it's right and based to my values, the values that I grew up with, the values that I'm familiar with, and I can only suggest that people not trying to use their friendship to gaslighting or to do stuff that not serving no one other than their own costs. Dave, I have, if I'm taking you as an example, you know it. I think you know that I have some criticism about what's happening here lately, and about some of the things that being said, not especially by you, but in general in this life, and yet I will definitely protect and go against anyone that trying to that making you be someone that I don't believe that you are. So it can go both ways. I can criticize you in a way, and yet to protect what I think it's right, for people not going against you in the wrong way. It's not have to be only one way.
And I appreciate that. And just a couple things. One, you want to criticize, that's fine. I have no problem with it. But when people are sitting there for hours, anti-Semitic this, hates the Jews that, I really don't get that. But once again, I can't stop anybody. But one of the videos that were sent, you said something along the lines of, he cannot criticize Donald Trump. Okay, maybe I'm not quoting it word for word, but you said something along those lines. No, that I disagree with that. I have criticized
that you cannot.
That I cannot blame Donald Trump. I think that's maybe how you said it.
I think, and it's it's only my opinion. Of course, you can disagree with that. I think that you're supporting of the Republican Party and for Donald Trump as well, sometimes can lower your criticism against them, because it's the narrative that you're having regarding to the Republican Party that it's the right party to handle America, and I understand that.
Yes, but in regards to this war, every time that whenever I say Bibi misled Trump, yes,
I fully disagree.
I believe that. But okay, and that's fine. But just keep in mind, I've also said dozens of times that Donald Trump has the final word. It is still his responsibility. He could have ignored the phone call in mid-February when he could have said no, but he said yes. Okay, so it is what it is.
Regarding to this point, I'm refusing to believe, and me, as I told you before, like you cannot suspect me as someone that will support Bibi in any kind of a way. You know my opinions regarding to that.
I do.
I'm just refusing to give him the credit, with all due respect, that he is capable to go to America to convince Trump, convince the CIA, the entire American consulates that they have over there, to say, listen, we're gonna bomb Iran, we're gonna make this war. After a few weeks, we conquer everything, and that's it. And they're just gonna follow and say, okay, Bibi, you have a point. Let's go for it.
Yeah.
I'm refusing
but that's where
to
the
believe
criticism for Trump comes in. However, Bibi made this pitch knowing Trump was feeling good about playing hero in Venezuela. So I think that would factor into any human being. You're coming off such a high and such a quick operation. By the time the sun rose, the operation in Venezuela was done and deemed successful by everybody. Okay, so there's no doubt that was a factor. If Venezuela would have not gone as smooth, that would have factored in going the other way. That it's just natural. So, good. Final word, and then I'm going to restart so I can get
no problem. No problem. I'm just gonna say, basically, you basing it by an article that because I know that you mentioned that article, I read it I went and read it, and I don't think this article is actually based on any kind of facts. So I'm still refusing to believe that this is the case. But
did you read the article where it quotes General Kane
yes,
and Marco
yes,
Rubio?
Yeah.
So you think they literally just made those up? You really believe that?
I think in politics there is no rules and everybody can say everything. So I'm not fully believe that in every word that politician says.
But just keep in mind, we have a president that calls out bullshit articles almost instantly.
Yeah, and Trump himself said that he said that the claim about that Israel misled them or something like that is incorrect.
You're conflating. It's two different things. Why did he say that? He said that because on the first Monday of the war, Rubio threw Israel under the bus. That had nothing. That article came out way after.
So how come in a different perspective, Rubio is basically like, just for now, for example, the claim is that Rubio convinced Trump to give Israel the green light to attack. So
wait, who said Rubio, that? That's not that. I've never heard that before ever.
Oh, I can send it to you. No problem.
Rubio, to me, from my understanding, is more worried about Cuba. But let me restart so I could get her.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
This stuff. I appreciate you as always, Tal.
Bye bye.
All right, Bianca, I'm going to restart, okay?